You know, we'll be back. We'll let sleeping dogs lie on that one for a moment. Hold on. What's this here? We'll let that one play out for a moment. It's fine, Jack. Oh boy, the stream's unstable. Exactly what we wanted. Let's see if it can fix itself. Hopefully we don't have to fuck with the bitrate. There. Chat, we're in the unstable bitrate. Hold on to something. Hold on to something, chat. The back entrance to a shuttered store. I can't get a... Are you sure about that? Oh, bullshit. Small bar doesn't seem like it has a lot of customers, but there's a good view from the street to the of the street from the storefront. Oh, let's go ask some questions. Howdy, howdy. Detective Ito from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? No problem at all. You can call me Diazo? Diazo if you want. I haven't done something wrong, have I? We'll ask the questions, Diazo. How about that? No, nothing like that. I was hoping you could help me, actually. Have you seen this man? Maybe sometime tonight? This is a fucking great cat. Hold on, mind if I take another peek at that picture? Sorry, I don't think I've seen him after all. Are you positive? Yeah, I definitely remember. You see, to be honest, business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I definitely remember a guy like that. Looks like I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. I'd say I thought this was what I'd be doing as the owner of a bar in Shinjuku, you know? Not to mention honest guys like me are getting driven out of business around here. All the other places, like that hostess club up the street, are cutting corners. Cutting corners, are they? Well. Would you like to elaborate? Also, you got the key for the alley outside? I'm sorry to hear that, Diazo. I've got one more question if that's okay. You have a pretty good view of the alley from here. Is anything unusual out there tonight? Unusual? Now that you mentioned it, when I went out back before, I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. It just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I have to pawn my wedding ring to pay this month's rent. That's nice, Diazo. I did not ask. My brother in Christ, I did. Or my wife's if my wife heard about that, the next thing, the dumpster might be me. Pawned your wedding ring, did you? That's interesting. We'll be back. You stay there, sir. Doesn't look like anyone's been home for a while. I wonder if who'd want to live on a street like this anyway. Poor people. Whatever was drawn on, someone tried scrubbing off, but gave up halfway. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, what the fuck is this new age bullshit? For such a grimy looking door, that sure is a fancy lock. Not a code, there's no way I'm getting in. Well, we could shoot it. That might work. We don't believe we have a gun, though. We don't think the chief authorized that. Small old wooden emblem on the door is so worn I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kind of stores used to be here before it was cannibalized by bars. Well, we have no need to go in there. Where's that dumpster? What a stench. Well, pretty normal for a dumpster, I guess. It's locked up tight. No doubt about it. That's not his phone, alright. Who would have put it in there? It's industrial strength lock. No way I'm going to force it open, but I bet someone in the building's got a key. Or there is the other alternative. Pulls out the gun. Blood? No, only fresh drip. Whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl. There's no time to dwell on the past now. I have work to do. Oh, Woden did a bad. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, yeah, someone smeared red paint on the fucking bars as a prank, as a practical joke. These are warehouse storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely theirs. Well, let's wander on in. Moshi moshi. Whoa, whoa, lady, we're closed. What are you doing in here? Did you just try to fucking jump scare us? Do you know we have a gun?
Huh?
Did you just see that girl? See what now? Lights are flicking, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You're like really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. So, this is like private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and, like, talk to the police. You're talking to the police. I need access to the dumpster outside this building. Oh yeah? Right on. Right on. Go for it. The dumpster is locked. Oh, right, yeah, you'll need the key to get into it. I've got one, though, so no worries. Right, can I have the key? Oh, which key? How much sandy damage has Woden taken? Hold on. None? I don't know about that one. No sandy damage. She's taking a few hits. Same to competent. She's losing brain cells the further this goes on. I've got like a lot of keys. My brother in Christ. Give me the dumpster key. Oh, right, sorry. Yes, sir. Ma'am, or detective, sir, here. Sir, you don't, like, actually see anyone in here, right? Because I'm just part-time, so... Yeah, don't worry about it, kid. Whew, right, detective, ma'am. I gotta go do, like, other duties, you know? Over there. Away from the creepy corner. Laters. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Let it be known, Chad, if we had gone to go get shit-faced, we absolutely could have made Woden just walk over and go, I could get the key, but fuck that, and pull out a gun. There is a universe where Woden just decides to say fuck it and becomes the most trigger-happy motherfucker on the planet. And one day we may show that ending, because it is fucking great, the amount of absolute horseshit you get up to. Alright, well, let's go into this hostess club. You can already tell this is going to be a great experience for all of us. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? What are you supposed to mean then? I think this one's with the police, honey. Detective Ito, Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Police? Might as go to... Is the gun real too? It sure is. Believe it or not, someone at HQ gave Woden a gun. Who? I don't know. They sure did. Why don't you let me buy you a drink? You can share your gun, I can show you mine. Charming. How about we stick to the questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this man tonight? I don't know. These glasses, Detective Odo? That's not even our name. You fucked up every part of this. My eyesight's not so good. I'll just come over and saw me so I can take a closer look. Now pass. Listen, I tried to help you. If you don't want it, that's fine with me. Yeah, charming to last. How about you, madam? I'm Detective Ito, Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I can smell the cop on you the minute you step through the door. What? What? Is this the face of a trustworthy police officer to you, ma'am? You fucked it. You fucked it bad. I mean, you're right, but like how? Yeah, sure, ask away. Make it quick. He usually starts getting pretty busy around now. Oh, we can tell. We don't think we need to talk to him anymore. What's your problem with the cops? That's a very... no problems here, detective. In fact, I deal with them all the time. Seems like cops are constantly sneaking around this end of town. Great. See any young male detectives in here recently? Nope, not a one. Now, as interesting as this is, I've got paying customers and not a lot of free time, so can you order something? Or you can go. No, we're good. Woden can't drink on the job. She's got asses to beat tonight, unfortunately. Also, pretend to be a professional fucking officer for once. I don't drink while I'm working. Funny, I don't work without drinking. Sorry, detective, I can't help you. Well, shit. Well, we tried. Well, anyway, now that we have the key, it's supposed to be a filthy paper bag surrounded by small flies. And he's coming from inside. We fished out of there and get a closer look. Oh boy. As we draw near, the familiar metallic scent of blood drifts into my nostrils. And the bag are two characters I know very well. I am Mia. What the hell's going on here? Bed in the gruesome red mass is Tanaka's phone as I slide the phone out. I'm overwhelmed by the smell of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. Hello? Who is this? Oh, you finally picked up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time, Ayumi-chan. How'd you know my name? Where's Tanaka? Where are you keeping him? Shh, Ayumi-chan. Shh. Tanaka's right here with me in the sewer. Come down. Something I want you to see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun experience. Oh boy, oh boy. Damn, bars won't budge. The red paint is on both inside entrance, so someone must know how to get in. Shh. We can't talk to warehouse guy. Let's try the bar. Maybe this guy will be a bit more cooperative. Sorry to bother you again, Diazo, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, detective. Now that you mention it, you might not believe me, but I swear a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago, along with some girl. It's kind of infamous around here. Probably one of the hostess clubs as usual. Maybe the Butterfly Club? Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, the storm drain is bad news if you ask me. I'd steer clear of it. Oh, fuck me running. Oh, damn. Problem or something? What do you want? Come on, we know he's the fat guy. We need to do some more investigations, apparently. Oh yeah, we should probably, once Yakimaru's backup sees this, the forensics team won't be far behind. I'll make sure you don't miss it so they can analyze it properly. Yeah, we almost just, took evidence. Whoops! Woden's a good cop, shut up. +1 professionalism, don't lie. Not a day in her life. Sorry, this might seem a little strange, but have you seen a girl with red hair lately, right? Red hair? Not lately. Guess that doesn't help though, huh? That's alright, honestly, it's kind of a relief. But what about anyone else out of the ordinary? You were listening when I said I saw a guy calling out of the storm drain, right? Well, at least losing business in the dumps, I don't have to deal with people like that. Did we just need a little bit more evidence to go beat the shit out of the guy? Phenomenal. Now we can more thoroughly kick his ass. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Just tell me one thing. What do you know about the storm drain leading to the sewer at the end of the street? Huh? Sewer? What kind of question is that? Anything about some dirty sewer? We could hurt him. Not yet. Not yet. We can't resort to violence just yet. It would be so easy. When you know like any crimes we can bust the guy on? Maybe we do just threaten to kick the shit out of him. It'd be easy. Oh, god damn it. Oh, Woden has to grovel? Oh, boy. Please help me. I don't know what else to do and I'm running out of time. Please, just tell me how you got into the drain. Please. You're serious, aren't you? Just gonna sit there and beg like a dog? Resist the urge to kill them all. Fine, just get up. Let's go where the customer is. I've got enough problems already. Yeah, there is individual art for also getting shit-faced, shooting the lock, threatening the guy. There's actually a lot of art in the game. There's a lot of neat pictures. There's a lot of neat art of the character. And if you, chat, wish to see it, you can always play this game for yourself. There's a lot of weird shit you can do. You can become the ultimate rogue vigilante. It's great. You want to know about the sewer? See, going in there sometimes with the girls. Who the hell knows what he gets up to? He tried to get me in there with him once. Told me it was... Told me he was scary down there? Is it... As if that was supposed to make me feel better. I told him to piss off. No amount of money is going to get me down there with him. Those other girls? Well, business isn't always this booming. Since I know you won't piss off until I tell you how to get in there, I'll tell you what he told me. Towards the leftmost bar right, and the next bar to the left. They'll come loose and you can climb in. Happy now? If you could shuffle out of here before anyone sees you, that would be swell. Oh, fucking goddamn it. We're still professional, chat. We've lost our sanity, which, yeah, that's about right, but... What, were we supposed to threaten the guy? Was that more professional? What? Nobody told Woden. Everyone keeps telling Woden, don't be violent. God damn it. Just trying to give everyone the authentic Tokyo Police Department experience. Someone strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling in a vain attempt to create an intimate atmosphere. This will probably take a few years off my life. This photo's in good shape, and I guess it was probably taken recently. Yeah, that's about right, yeah. We've lost our sanity as well. Wonder what the shrine gate's doing down here for all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built? A thin, freshly painted line of red paint slowly runs down the wall towards the well. Well, it's gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down safely, though. I just jump it, fuck him. Same fresh blood used on the wall and the drain outside. Repainting it must be close. Let's go find a ladder. Maybe we shouldn't just blindly jump down the death well. Nothing we can do here. Well, just to double check. Because we think we actually do, we just have to jump it. Well. Sometimes, chat, that do be how it be out in these mean streets. Sometimes you just gotta fuck up your ankle today.
これは
Okay. No, this is the best idea. Use a rope or something, but no time to waste. Here's nothing. Yeah, we're fine. Well, the police will be right there. Long last, I'd found Kazuki. His hands were bound, his head was covered by a dirty, blood-stained stack. I'd gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and get back to a normal life. When I was out the window, the minute I made out his captor's face. His face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kanzaki and I encountered a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. Cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stand frozen at the spot, unable to speak as I face down the impossible. It must be a trick. It's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't supposed to see me. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was what she wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I had told Yukimaru where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, one detective and a girl straight from the nightmare. Drop the knife! Police! Drop the knife! Straight to business, huh? Not even a hello or long time no see? I am Chan. It's been a while after all. I'm not drawing my weapons, so you have no need for yours. I only want to talk. You do? How cute. You're that Tanaka, she wants to talk. That's right, we can work something out. No one needs to get hurt. Don't worry, Tanaka, I'll get you out of here. You know? No, get out of here. Please. Run. Shh, that's enough out of you. Stay nice and quiet until us girls are done talking. But go on, talk. I'm waiting. Not so easy when the knife is pointed towards someone you care about instead of some random girl. I'm not falling for it. Not the same girl. That girl is dead. Oh, she is? Well, gee, if I'd known that, it would have saved me a lot of trouble. You talk, looking at my knife. What, you don't like it? It's so pretty. No one has to get hurt. No, someone always gets hurt. Besides, I don't want to hurt him, Ayumi-chan. No, I don't want to hurt Tanaka, but I have to. Don't you see? It's the only way. Shh. Do you hear that? Voices. Whispers. It's not like Kamakura, isn't it, Ayumi-chan? It worked. I was right. Now Tanaka will be able to come with me to the dark. Things will be different this time. We find the door and everything will change. We won't be alone anymore. And guess what? Good news. We don't need you anymore. No one needs a nasty woman like you. Naka says you don't hate me. That what you did in Kamakura wasn't your fault. But I know better. I don't want to think about those things. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's change the subject. Say bye-bye to Tanaka. He's coming with me. Faced with the impossible mind racing in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same. I still didn't believe. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There's no way she could have known about that. Buried deep in my reports. Me and Tanaka didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl. The hollow glint of the blade and the smell of cherry blossoms began to mix with the stench of rancid sewage. I managed to drop the knife, only tightened her grip on the handle. I inched closer and closer to Kanzaki's throat. But I planned on keeping him safe. I had to think of something fast. Drop the fucking gun! Drop the weapon! Enough! Put your weapon down or I'll have to shoot! You'll have to. You'll have to shoot? Oh, you say it like it's such a hard choice for you. I know you better than anyone, even better than Taka here. I know that you want to kill me. You're just waiting for an excuse. I thought you'd be different this time. I thought you'd believe me after what happened to us in Kamakura, but I was wrong. Go on, do it. I don't need you anymore. After Maka, he cares about me. So you kidnapped and tortured a man who cares about you? If you care about him, why not let him go? Kidnap? Torture? Tanaka wants to be here with me. Can't you see that? I'm begging you, please stop this. Stop? No. I don't want it to stop. If I stop, he can't help me. And I won't be able to rest. Trying to distract me. Doesn't matter. I'll forgive you soon, and then you'll understand how wrong you were. Stop. Hurting him doesn't prove anything. This doesn't have to end this way. Again. As she heard the click of the hammer being pulled back, her face wrinkled into an even wider grin. The moment I realized I was dancing to her tune. Tense feeling of deja vu washed over me as I once again found myself looking at a knife-wielding girl down the barrel of a gun. I was reeling and desperately wanted to take back the control she had wrenched from me. Any minute now, more police are going to show up, and as soon as they see that knife, they're not going to let you leave here alive. I'm going to make this easy for everyone. Think I care about all that? Yeah, that's fair. Anti-skill is pretty goddamn useless. Well, damn, she's got us there, Chad. Yeah, that was a bluff. They're gonna be here in like 5 hours. You really think I care about all that? I've already got everything I want. So you can bring as many of your friends as you want. Oh, but I only shall take talking so long and I haven't heard so much as a peep. Are you sure you're not lying to me? Oh, no. Fuck you. I have a gun. I thought if I ground her in the real world, the gravity situation, she'd back down. She didn't care about the real world. She wouldn't drop the knife. I don't know how you're here, but you're not beyond safe. You want help. You want help? Alright, I get that. So let me help you. Shut up. Shut up! You don't care about me. No one cares about me. My whole life people told me they want to help me, they want to love me. It's all been a lie. It's not a lie. You're sick, and if you let me help you... No! Be quiet. Like his son said that before, didn't he? Back then he said it wasn't real. That he could make it better. He was wrong. I'm not sick. Around you, aren't you? Look at me. You see me, don't you? Do you still think I'm sick? Yes, yeah. Alright, what's the fuck's the dark? Let's get down to brass tacks. I've had enough of your bullshit. What's the dark? Tell us about your Jin Ito bullshit. When does Cthulhu show up? When does the man, the myth, the legend? Or, who's Japanese Cthulhu? Godzilla? Sure, why not? What is the dark? What are you talking about? We don't need to talk about that. After Kamakura, I was there. The time before that, it's always the same. Deep down, the dark. The dark is always breathing. Can't you hear it? It's here now. Very close. Won't leave me alone. It follows me all the time, ever since I was little. At least with the mask, it's quieter. The mask? Jura's mask? The son of the mask. Yo, Chad, the only exposure to the mask we had for a long time was the son of the mask. And we thought that was the goofiest shit. And now we grow up and we know that the mask was just the fucking most badass shit ever. That was a great comic. I actually read the comic like a couple of years ago. It's really good. I told you I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be alone down there anymore. I won't let it keep me there. I won't. I'm asleep. I'm so tired with the dark. It's in my dreams. It's there every time I wake up. You mean death? Oh, nice. So when you die, there's nothing, chat. That's good. That's good to know. Nice. He'll help me sleep. He'll help me once he can see. Won't you, Tanaka? Why are you doing this? Why? I told you why. You really are stupid, aren't you, Ayami-chan? Every day is the same. It's the same. Is the same. Now I have got Tanaka here with me. It's like a new adventure. I behave with him. Behave with him and the mask in it. And then we can start looking for the door. We find it. Everyone will. Stupid selfish Ayami-chan. You wanna know why I brought you here, huh? Yeah, that is the question of the hour. You're just here to wake it up. You think you're the hero? Gonna save the day? Wrong. Oh god, am I summoning Cthulhu? Summoning the boy. I'll prove it. Stand right there. I'll show you right what Tanaka thinks of you. Kazuki never called for help, never protested. It's like he knew it was gonna happen from the beginning. Casually, like she'd done 100 times before, she slid the knife across his throat. Should have fucking taken the shot. Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today? Happy? Yeah. Ah, glad you're so happy. Because Kanzaki's already left, huh? Yeah. You didn't drive him out, did you? No bitey scratchy? Yeah. Now that settles that, I guess. You've been good with him lately, haven't you? Yeah. Only you could shared your enthusiasm. Tells me he'll get over it, though. Yeah. Do you have to play right now? Yeah. Alright. Where'd you hide the toy this time? Woden has a fancy house? This really is the paradise. Holy shit. Is this what normal people get? Had a kitchen? I bet it's fully stocked. Only man was attacked. I can sound voice when asked. May have been a high school age girl. Local high schools. Okay. Youth rebellions. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking at it before he left. Shrine or paint. It has all the patterns the case has been working on the last few months. The government has been giving him hell. Thanks to minor cases, wasting precious police resources, but bullheaded as always, he won't give it up. Can't say I get it either, honestly. Facing some weird kids and vandals isn't his style. It's weird. He's been kind of obsessed about this case, but I haven't asked him for the details. But when I ask him for the details, he shrugs it off. I'll ask him about it when he gets back. Where is he, anyway? It's a bit exhausting to me with someone who's on their own schedule all the time. At least he bought coffee before he left. Look at this beating world of hurt. We'd break him. You saw how fast we drew that gun. Monica Nuko was Lady Fluffington's favorite toy. Suffered from months of her batting it around. If I see any while I'm out, I should pick a new one up. Who knows? They might even bring us good luck. That's for the fucking cat ending. There was a straight up dog ending. And to do it, you have to go on a collectible hunt. And believe it or not, we are so desensitized to that opening murder that we were like, that sure is happening. Anyway, when do we get to the fucking cat ending? Which is the fucking... It literally takes all the tension and all the drama out of the game. as fast as the dog ending does, and we love it for that. It's that little bit of like, alright, we had our spookiness, but remember, it was a fun game. It was all a little fun. It's a fucking dog. Man, Woden wishes her apartment was this nice. Life, man, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much. Yeah. Oh, whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you happy, little one. Yeah. Nice, we lost neurosis. Oh, we feel sane again. Why are we still insane from Oh, yeah, well, we don't look happy. We got the neurosis. Who the fuck? Hello, neighbor.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, hey, Yumi. Do you, want to come in? Nope, I'm on my way out, but I wanted to drop this off first. Certainly a distinct odor. Ancient family recipe. Creamy curry donuts. What did you just say, you abomination? Coconut, honey, curry powder, and the secret is the 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter. They have quite the kick. These bad boys will clean your soul with fire, inside and out. Wait, how are their chilies inside? Wait, how are the chilies hidden in the batter? You mean, I'm not so sure. No need to thank me. Your body will thank me after you eat them. But anyways, how have you been? All I see lately is convenience store box lunches and junk food. You need to take care of yourself. I'll be happy to cook for you if you want. You're welcome round anytime. How about tonight? Or maybe after you're done working sometime? It might be tricky, and our shifts can run a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping in around 2 a.m. You make a good point there, neighbor. It's not enough with you clumping around all night. I am right beneath you, you know. Sorry, Yumi. You can blame the clumping on Kazuki. I'm light as a feather. Don't be sorry. It's the price of living below with someone so interesting. What? Liar. Woden? Interesting? Liar. And again, there was that one time you started singing at 4 a.m. You'll never speak of what you heard. You were shouting something about the night not being able to end until you end some idol song? What was it again? That's, okay, you can forget all about that if you like. To be honest, I liked it. It was reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I like to think it gives me a window into Detective Ito's real side. You know what I mean? My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke. Then we should go sometime. I can sing in English too. I'm a pro. My girlfriends thought I was half. I'm quite talented, you see. Damn, that's my phone. That's my work phone. Okay, I should get going anyway, but Iomi, don't forget my offer, okay? Come over sometime. I will. Sorry, Yumi, I've got to take this. Ito here. Kazuki, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Thanks for picking up. I know who else to call. I was wondering where you wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? Sorry, I couldn't leave this one. I think I've made a big break. In what? The mystery or the broken... In what? The mystery of the broken coffee maker? Nope. Which in that case will likely remain unsolved. Trying case I've been working on. I think I found a pattern. All the shrines are attached to people whose names are said Kawana. There's so many ways to write Kawana in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection. It's likely our substance of going up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one looking for someone. I'll explain how the pattern seems so random. Doesn't explain the weird mixing of the random violence, though. Nope, it's a start. I had a bit of a snoop through the records, and I think she'll be in Kamakura next. I'm headed there now. I can be over there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do? Thanks, Obi. I knew I could count on you. I don't trust anyone else. Just about to arrive, so I'll get started on the legwork. Interview the people in the area and see what they know. Meanwhile, once you get here, I'll need more official stuff. Surveillance footage, public records, and the like. Not much to go on, but together we should find something. So I get the boring stuff. Serves me right for showing up late, huh? I'll get you a drink after. Promise. You better! Alcohol! Well, keep an eye out for red paint. All of the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful. If I'm right, this person might be dangerous. In retrospect, the way Kanzaki sounded before that day was off. His normal enthusiasm was hesitation. A little shaking in his voice that told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked up to overwork. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much in the weeks prior. Only I'd known. Put up a wall of normality to hide away from it. Instead of explaining away his obsession with the case, ignoring him as he tossed and turned, I should have talked to him. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kanzaki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed a hold of something, he would follow it no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could, but in the end, when he called me, he tried his best to laugh and joke to throw me off the scent. It worked. It worked because I let it. I love the cherry blossoms this time of year. Kazuki and I will have to arrange a picnic before they're gone. Picnic? Woden's allowed to eat food? Oh. Red paint. I guess Kanzaki's hunch was right. But why this house? Leave it for now. Forensics may be able to make something out of this. The divide between the sacred and us mortals. The shrine it belongs to must be up ahead. Beautiful bamboo grove. And the gate belongs to must be hidden behind it. I can see something floating on the river that has more red markings on it. I need to carefully fish it out so I don't disturb it. Something to fish it out. Welcome to Kamakura. I was actually looking for some information. Information? Well, you've come to the right guy. My name's Magura. Did you know that I'm no mere station attendant, but a volunteer tour guide on my days off as well? A jack of all trades. I can see from your blank expression that you don't believe me, but I'm the best there ever was. I'm even from around here, and I could still tell you everything there is to know about this place. Guidebooks, maps, the internet? Puh, all silly toys for amateurs. I've got it all up here. Alright, that's great. Magura? Is that Japanese? Anyway, what kind of security do you have at this station? Are there many cameras set up here around town? Cameras, you say? Mr. explained. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Ah, see, I'm really less of a current events kind of guy, more of a people and dates sort. You can call me master of time and identity. If I'd harnessed my incredible knowledge and ability to examine minute of events, I could become a great detective myself. So I'm sure that's true. Well, okay, maybe this one's a bit more up your alley. Can you tell me about the shrines around here? Maybe someone's off the beaten path? Oh, I know. Just down the street, there's an old shrine, and yes, shrine is, well, old and nice. Gone. Okay, so dates aren't really my thing. But it wasn't fair. You caught me unaware of that one. I'm really quite knowledgeable. Yeah, I believe you. So where is the shrine? Easy, just up the road to the right. Or was it down to the left? Would you believe this man's gonna also become very important to the fucking Cthulhu plot? Especially for a renegade psycho? Sorry, directions aren't really my thing. I see. Well, what do you know then? Well, the local state has a weird aura about it. See, bet you didn't know that. Yeah, I'll have a look around for myself, thanks. We want to fish the, just long enough to fish out that object in the water. Okay. Sure, Woden, whatever. You could have just walked in the water, you fucking goon. Some difficulty, I can just barely use the branch to get the object out of the water without disturbing it. Train pass? And just like I thought it was a red pen on it. Just go to the station, see who this belongs to. Hi. What can the great Marguria help you with? I found this commuter pass by the stream. Could you tell me who it belongs to? Yeah, sure, just... Is that blood? Oh, the red markings? No, it's just paint, I think. You think? Blood isn't really my thing. It's definitely not blood. Smell it. Smell? No, please. I believe you. Right, it's not blood. Hand that here. A little bit good on me, but it's fine, no problem. It's just paint. Not blood? Nope, not blood. Deep breaths, Marguria. Right. Sorry about the temporary loss of composure. Allow me to effortlessly find the owner of this pass. Damn thing. I'll just swipe it again here. Let's see. As fortune would have it, I know the owner of this card. It belongs to Mai, the youngest daughter of the Kawana family. A very interesting family indeed. Oh, and what makes them so interesting? Well, they own a lot of land in the area, and they've donated a considerable amount to local shrine as well. Often see Mai working there. The house next to the station with the laundry hung up outside actually belongs to her grandmother. Except for Mai, they're all pretty cloistered lot. Usually a very careful girl. I don't see her driving this path without coming to see me about it. But I know all about those passes after all. I'm an expert on train passes. That's a good kid. You don't think she's got involved with nefarious types, do you? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it's nothing. But I wouldn't mind talking to her regardless. Well, if she's here, she's probably at her grandmother's. Anything else you'd like to know? That'll be all for now. Thanks. Dark room covered in dust. Hard to believe anyone actually lives here. Doesn't seem to be anyone home. Oh, that's... Guess I'll head towards the shrine. Do we want neurosis? Apparently we want neurosis. What was that? It's like it came from behind me. Hello? Yeah, this will go well. Excuse the intrusion. I'm with the police. Is anyone here? Who are you? How'd you get into my house? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Ido, and I'm with the police. The door was unlocked. Do you think because you're with the police you can just walk through my house with impunity? I thought I'd lock the door. You say your name was? Not that it matters whoever you are. You shouldn't be here. You saw yourself in. You can see yourself out. The door, I know I locked it. Are you followed? Followed? No, I'm looking for your granddaughter Maya, and I wanted to ask you about the red markings outside. Maya? What do you want with her? She's a good girl. You leave her alone. Last thing I need is some police sniffing around my house. When I came here, I wanted to be alone, so that my family and I could leave in peace. What you're doing is wrong. I wanted attention. I don't care about the superstitious markings. Do you know about what the markings are? Some who made markings around so they thought they wouldn't get lost. A guide to those who pass in the spiritual plane. Likely it's a vandal. Can you hear that? After all this time. Himiko, is that you? No, she's gone. Why does it call to you so? Perhaps you can be the one to free me from this torment. Perhaps those old bones have suffered long enough. To leave, then I'll give it to you. Whoa, slow down. Give me what? What are you talking about? You'll help me, won't you? Take it from me. It wants to be with you. I am sorry, child. Sorry? What is this strange feeling? Years we spent trying to answer that very question. Fruitless years. I don't know. I have to get out of here. I'm sorry. Yes, take it away from this place. As soon as I touched it, it was as if the lens through which I viewed the world was jarred out of focus. Vision swirled and shifted. Legs came limp and a vile smell assaulted my nostrils. I pushed my way back to the entrance. I needed to get out of that house. The wave of sickness that overcame me began to fade as I emerged from the old, musty Kawana house. Immediately my mind began to write off what I experienced as a fluke. Feelings brought on by my lack of sleep in a strange case. A few lungs full of the spring air, my headache subsided and the nausea lessened. With every step I took out the door, the strong motion I felt holding the mask got further away as well. It was the old Kawana woman who made my mind go to such a strange place. What explanation could there be? As I walked away from the house, I stopped and broke into a cold sweat. My skin erupted into goosebumps. Something wasn't right. The mask was still firm in my grasp. My knuckles had grown white from gripping it so tight. Why? Why had I held on to it? I couldn't think of an answer. A scream from the direction of the shrine broke my muddled thoughts. Well. That day at the shrine, I saw Rina for the first time. The girl who Kazuki had been chasing. The one who would be his killer 6 months later. Her eyes kept darting around, making her mental state impossible to read. Until that day, I had never seen her. But she felt familiar. As I moved towards her, I began to feel uneasy. The knife point was my Kawana. It had been dragged here shortly after I arrived. Even the warm spring air, I remember a shiver going down my spine. Tanaka, what exactly is going on here? Everything's under control, you know. Stay behind me. Who is she? Tell her to go away. If she doesn't, I'll do it, I swear. Please don't hurt me. I don't know anything, please. Rina, this is my partner, Detective Vito. I told you she'd be coming, remember? See, she's staying right behind me, just like I said she would. I was trying to trick you. It took you so long, Vito. You tread lightly and follow my lead. Okay. Hey, your name's Rina, right? Yeah? Hi, Rina. My name is Ayami. Friend. Please help me. You're my friend. You don't know anything about me. I don't trust her. Keep her back. We won't take one more step. Promise. Now my partner's a lot smarter than me. Maybe you should tell her what you told me. About the voices. What do you call it? Alright, the dark. I don't want to talk about them. You said you can make them stop. Can you really? Like I said, I've met other people like you. Very sick. But when they come with me, I got them help and they got better. I'm sick? It's not real? That's right. It doesn't seem that way. It's not your fault. It's not? No, of course not. If I was in your position, I'd be scared too. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. That's right. No, you're wrong. You can't see us all. It's down there. Eating everything up. Eating me up. I don't see anything, Rina. It's a beautiful spring day. Nothing more. There's nothing out to get you here. It's below us. All the time. He whispers. Shows me things. It wants me to do. I can't eat. I can't sleep. Something below us. It's confusing, but you've been sick a long time. It doesn't get better unless you help us. No. You're lying. You want to hurt me like everyone else. I'll do it alone. I've always been alone. I need the mask. It's the only way to fix this, so stay away. Here, there's no mask here. Isn't that right, man? Yes, of course. I don't know anything about a special mask at this shrine. Rina, I wouldn't lie about that, would she? There's no reason to hurt her. She doesn't know anything, right? Quiet, both of you. Working together. That's it, right? I know it's there. Where's the mask? Where is the mask? Please stop. I don't know anything about it. I don't. I swear. Please just let me go. We talked about this earlier, right? Violence only makes everyone nervous. People do silly things when they're nervous. Like pull up the Glock. We do have the... We have the samurai edge, right? What about you two? It's really hard to focus on an empty stomach, and I'm starving. You two hungry? Well, my favorite... My favorite food is pizza. Hey, Mike, what's your favorite type of pizza? Pizza? You want to talk about? I don't know. Like, whatever that is. Well, a little boring, but a classic. What's your favorite type of pizza? You were brought in for all of us. You're supposed to talk that to opposites of a shrine if you ask me. Pizza? But what about the... I promise to talk all about that stuff later. But first, pizza! I like pizza too. For... Not now. For what, Rita? You can tell me about it. No. I won't talk about that. Besides, I can't eat. It makes me sick ever since that day. No. Stop thinking about it. Mom. Everyone. All as soon as possible. Just so many things to overcome before you get better. Sickness of the mind can affect the body too. But once the doctors overlook you, they can help you with that too. Hey, you join us, right? What's your favorite pizza? Bruh, you know Woden's a classic lover. You too? You're all the rage, see? It's out to get you. Alright, let's go peaceful. Stop. I don't want to hear more of that. You get it? Stop until I get it. What do you mean? With the knife down there. It can help you find whatever it is you're looking for. No, I know what you're doing. This bitch knows. Hiding from me. But I know this one right. But I know this is the right one. I can feel it here. She's giving it to me. I'm going to make little Mia bleed. Listen to me. I'm sure Mia knew anything about this mask, she'd tell you. Mia? Mia? No. Her. The one next to you. Said she was a friend. What would you like? I can hear them. See them all around her. Shadows. Voices. You don't know anything about this, Rita. You're a little scared of her. That fear is playing with your sickness. You have to trust that what you see isn't there. No. I'm lying. Look at it. It's real. She's seen it. Why? Why is it awake? Why? Is that, can you hear it? It sounds like it does down there. No, get back. Did you hear it? Oh God, make it stop. You said she could help me make it stop. Please make it stop. Please. Naka, I don't think she's lying. I think I've seen it. What are you talking about? The mask. I was back there. The mask girl showed me a mask. I knew it! You lied to me! You lied! Give it to me! You didn't know anything before. I'm sorry, Naka. How was I supposed to know anything about... It would have anything to do with this? I'm not sick. But you won't help me? You lied to me. It wasn't real, but she's seen it. I can hear it. It's awake. It's awake. Stay back. Get her that mask. I'll hurt her. I said I would if you lied. No one lied. This mask it doesn't just like it. No else can hear anything. So I'll just calm down and start over. I don't feel well. What's wrong? Why can't you hear it? It's screaming. Make it stop. Make it stop. It's okay. I'm sorry. For that possibility of the day of every reason I got another human being never occurred to me. My mind doing so was a failure as a detective. It's that you had thought the situation through. That all other options had failed. But the only I knew would never point a gun at a girl. But suddenly, as I stood under the cherry blossoms, that Ayami was placed by somebody else. I was a passenger in my own body. The yelling horror as a girl, identical to me, began to squeeze the trigger. My thoughts were lost in a din of 1,000 terrified voices. I wish I could say I lost consciousness, so I don't remember what I did. That isn't true. I remember every second, every face that looked at me in horror. But what I did. Ito, what are you doing? Ito, put your weapon down! Don't do this! Zaki shots never reached my ears. The world that had been in moments before no longer existed. It was darkness. It was only me, the girl, and the voice which told me to do one thing. So I did. As my fingers pulled the trigger, Rena looked at me and smiled. Wondered why she smiled then, knowing that at that moment what was about to happen to her. It was as if she knew exactly what was happening to me. She looked right in my eyes as a bullet ripped through her skull. A smile never left her face, even then, even after she died. Ami, can you hear me? Nurse, she's awake. Sorry, Ami, we'll be fine. You collapsed after the gunshot. Gun? What are you talking about? Oh no, that girl. What did I do? Hey, don't move. You need to rest. What did I do? Ami, calm down. Nurse! Detective Tanaka, if you could hold her still for a moment, everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna give you something to help you sleep. Naka, where am I? I don't remember coming here. Sorry about me. We're in the hospital. I'm here for you. I know how you always like getting ahead of me, but please listen to me until the end, okay? A few days ago, there was a hot situation in Kamakura. It ended badly. You shot that girl. And the doctors are saying you had some kind of mental breakdown. Yeah, that sounds about right. Woden killed somebody? Ah, it's a mental breakdown. You're awake. Good. How are you feeling today, Miss Ito? What's calling her now? I guess I was a bit confused after blacking out. Oh, yes, according to the studies we've read, that's quite common for people who experience this kind of trauma you did. Tell me, do you feel the following symptoms? Please answer with a yes or no only. Shortness of breath. Yeah. I feel like there's a weight on my chest. Nausea? Yes, I feel dizzy. What happened to me? Blurred vision? Now that you mention, I can't seem to focus properly. Fatigue? Yes, I think maybe I should lie down. You know, a mild antipsychotic in light of your recent episode. It's our duty to make sure you're mentally and physically fit for duty. Understand? Yeah. Good. Then explain your medicine to you. We've conducted a series of tests since the incident Kamakura. We found out evidence or history of neurological damage, schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. I'm writing up the episode of the stress-induced breakdown. It's for your safety and the safety of others. However, we strongly recommend you take these pills daily for a period of several months. Take a look at your heart chart, Miss Ito. You have to keep track of the well-being of work. To help keep track of the well-being of workers in the public sector, we developed the SPIN system to monitor various aspects of your well-being. SPIN stands for sanity, professionalism, investigation, and neurosis. We monitor your SPIN attributes closely in the subsequent checkups, and I'd suggest you do the same. Like recent events, let's first consider your sanity, your ability to accurately perceive the world around you. Without taking your daily medication and giving your condition, incidents like your recent experience are more likely to occur again. Now, I strongly suggest you take your medicine. Since your first dose is due today, please take it here. Yeah, chat. We can literally have a stress-induced breakdown. There's an ending where we just completely lose our shit. Fortunately, as you might have noticed, there are some side effects. But though taking antipsychotic medication will decrease the chances of future psychotic episodes, they may make you a bit drowsy and unfocused. That's fine. Woden's the greatest investigator to ever exist. As a detective, this is, of course, may lower your investigation abilities and your aptitude for seeing the details in a case. Although your partner mentioned you have experienced hallucinations at the time of your breakdown, so taking your medication is imperative to keep your mind clear of these visions. I should warn you, however, for whatever reason you're unable to take your medication and your sanity, as measured by SPIN, gets too low, may suffer from a total psychotic breakdown. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, for someone in your position, that would cause both the department and your family a considerable amount of embarrassment. So please remember to take your medication, Miss Ito. In order to avoid missed doses and form a routine, we recommend you keep your pills in a familiar place like your apartment, so you can take them every time you come home. You should also be careful with neurotic actions, endlessly talking to people, pacing back and forth, traveling around meaninglessly, and the like. Studies show that neurosis can act as a multiplier that exponentially speeds up the patient's loss of sanity, which, given your current condition, could be dangerous. We found that patients become less neurotic by taking time to take care of themselves. Tanaka tells me you have a pet. Perhaps spending some time with the animal. Relax. Relax and getting a good night's sleep would help the levels of neurosis we see in your charts. These stress-relieving actions have no negative side effects in relation to your medication or condition. I'll leave you to your superiors to discuss professionalism with you, but it has a emotional effect on the spin chart. You understand the importance of the spin, or do you need me to explain it to you again? Now we got it. Yo, one more time. Woden. You should go through the tutorial again. Kazuki, thank God you came. I need to get out of here. They've got me taking sedatives to knock out They've got me taking enough sedatives to knock out a damn elephant. They tell you they'll let me out? I missed you. So I'm going nuts laying here all day. Funny you should say that, Amy. I was thinking the going crazy thing is what they were worried about, too. It's not funny. Sorry, but in life you either laugh or you cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. Too much longer now. The doctor says he wants to observe you a little longer, so. How are you feeling? Better, but I don't remember what happened very well. The whole thing is kind of a haze. I remember that I was feeling strange, like there was someone else there with me, and that mask, and I'll stop you there, Alan. If you just talk about that thing, it was all over the report. Nicker gave me a hell of a lecture about even mention of it in there. Where's it now? That's not important. You made a mistake. That's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. In the report, you can barely even call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect with a knife to a girl's throat, and you took the shot. No matter what other people say, I'm standing by you both now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I knew you had a reason for what you did. Your HQ already starting to take your side, but please, talk about the mask. It'll only hurt your case and keep you in this hospital longer. Trust me, no one wants that, least of all me. Not to mention, Yakihama's giving a hell of a time stopping the grass from spinning you, so hold him out a little bit, will you? Whatever you think you saw today wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get better, so don't worry about it, okay? You're right. It's a confusing situation. I guess my mind is grasping at straws, trying to come to terms with it. You know, Kazuki, you're gonna need a break from all this, from being a cop. I didn't sign up to hurt. No, we signed up to hurt people. To kill people. I know. I'll talk about it later. For now, you should get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise. Pills that the doctor gave me are on the table where Kazuki left them. Counting him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills. I'll keep taking them. For your sake. Yeah, that's how Woden looks getting out of bed every fucking day, really. Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there. Not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki... No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many other unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it. Manage to salvage your life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. I've been spending too much time in this room lately. Reason I always come and flip back when I do. Because I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door. And then when I open it, I'll see him there. Finding out these last few weeks have just been a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. No one hurts more. The fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Rita. That was her name. I heard a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. The debrief they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out everyone else must be thinking. The police reports, the press. No one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. I get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate to see myself. I'm sure I could find something that proves she was there. Well, don't let me anywhere near it, though. At least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Alright, so we have to investigate. We have to prove that she was there, chat. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and functional. It makes it seem so simple. It's not like what happened. It's not like that all happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world. It's not what happened to me. Or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. Can you write that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kanzaki always said. Things that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive. The knife of the scene was clean too. They told me, but there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? Hey, I brought you some dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need something, neighbor. You can't just sit around all day, right? No, it's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good with this stuff. But Naomi, I'm really sorry about Kazuki. I mean, I know they meant a lot to you. I didn't know him very well, but... Stop. Just stop. You don't. I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Sorry I snapped at you. I guess I'll do much. That was a big one, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not the best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Meat. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Maybe. I have to take this. And Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime. Hi. Ito here. Ito, I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come to the station as soon as you can. What's this about? It'll be easier if we talk in person. See you soon. I've worked with Saka Ishibashi for years now. She hasn't changed one bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love for gossip. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date with all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. Oh, hey, Ito. I didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. I know you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah, we were. But seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. You say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I just cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks, Saki. What are exactly saying? I guess only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There's been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saka. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear from me, okay? I can't have all the bad press surrounding Tanaka. The higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bondo told me earlier that Taro was boasting about some promotion. Then I saw movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good as all. Taro, that guy needs a switch punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. Movers in my office? This is too much. See, I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know for sure is what I see on the monitors and what Bondo's told me. Hold on, wait a second. Who's Officer Bondo? It's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bondo transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. He comes and talks to me in front of the desk when he's free. Did he say anything about Taro's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is you've been on the fourth ward doing some lead work for the detectives lately, and overheard it. If I remember my office, maybe I'll see the officer Brando and ask him myself. That reminds me, if you see him, could you give him this? What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard protocol procedure. Standard police procedure. Nah, it's police. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You'll give it to him, though, right? Sure. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, Tommy. You're the best. Guess you better head up to Yakimura's office soon, huh? They know about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Investigation Unit's office. Tanaka and I have offices on the floor. Evidence storage and forensics is on the basement. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. Yakimura's office right at the top. Sorry I have to call you in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after this rod situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but everything going on, you know how it is. Been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters are waiting for an excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief, hell, got a call from the mayor last night. All want this case solved and out of mind. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be frustrated for all this bureaucracy. He didn't count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I've made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The thing was rotten, if you ask me. Unfortunately, there was no do-overs in police work. Even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake for sending you in alone. I'll pay for that, too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Oh, yeah? Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. Not just that inquiry, though. We're professional, chat, don't worry. I'm concerned about you. The choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. People who work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to you are all hinge on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing, given the circumstances, we think it best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Sure, my record should speak for itself. Let's at least talk about it first. This is a negotiation, detective. There's a chance to get a fresh start. Next month you'll be on leave. Fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place. We'll need to clear out your office. I'm asking the movers to come in today and give you a hand. I'll make myself clear, Ito. Sir, I know you think I screwed this up, but there's more going on. I need a bit more time to make a case is all. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there will be no further discussion of this. Please go to your office and pack away personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. God damn it. Kicked off the job. God damn it. They're gonna take our gun, chat. Hey, Ito. Hold up. I heard you were back in the station. We're sharing about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right, he was the best. It was hard to believe he'd let himself get caught in the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. I would try to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It's dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. You would have done... Yeah. Alright, Yukimura should have sent you. The man who hasn't solved a single one of the murders on his desk this year would have turned out much better. Hey, those are some lucky cases all. No witnesses. If Yukimura sent me, I would have kept my cool. I could tell you that. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tahara will disappear. Fortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. I once partnered with Detective Nada. I was surprised by how competent he was. He didn't attach himself to the hip to Tara. He could probably make a good detective. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give him extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. Honor for the fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First, the boss stunts me out of a crime, and then sends movers ahead of me, so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. It wasn't going as if I wasn't going through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Give me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now, all that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever Brown was the way to a promotion, no doubt. Can't feel like all my hard work wasn't worth much all these years. It can be easily picked away and forgotten. Gonzaki gave me a silver hairpin for my birthday last year. So long ago. A new email in my inbox from Akihara. It looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. Tragic loss of all. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned. So he did make it public. How humiliating. Well, nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Akiyama doesn't believe me. I'm the laughingstock for the station. Now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much work than this. But it's Yakihama that stings the most. I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn my gun like I'm some sort of criminal? Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Rena mentioned it over and over. It's the only clue I've got to go on. I'm just getting the mask a once-over and stuffed it down the basement. I should go down there and scope it out. So chat, we have to do this investigation all in one day, like, actually not all in one day, thank God. But we have like a limited amount of time before people catch on to what we're up to. A security camera watched the entrance of locker watches the lockers 24/7. Oh damn. Didn't think you'd stick around here after the big earthquake this morning, Maury. No, don't remind me. I keep trying to take my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Not gonna put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their mind right now from the sound of things. So I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. Got pissed off a few of the wrong people. Makes me scorn thinking what it'd be like in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respect him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Thanks, I miss him too. Get to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but desperate times I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Thank you. Officer Bando. The recent transfer from Osaka. Seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with this guy. Ah, you must be a new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right. Transferred in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please call me Bando. Y'all got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I can't get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust them press. No a damn thing about police work. If you're asking me, sounds like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? Saki did? Well, hand it over and let's have a look. I didn't reckon she'd send something like this. It's just because you don't know her well, like we do, Officer Bando. Here, Will, do me a favor, would you? I know not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy. Alright. Not a word of this to any other detectives, got it? You got it, Ito. You're alright. I'll crack this work out and then get upstairs when I can. I owe you one. You know what? I'm gonna watch the VOD. A wise decision, probably. We need to go further. Pass on the letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Ayami. What did he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm on a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yakiyama will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the desk for me. Won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please. Sure. That's my girl. I know I can count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. It's like it good. I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen. But not without getting her in trouble with Yakihama. We'll leave him on. We'll figure out a different way. Which I want to. I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Can't fuck our boy over like that, Jack. Can't fuck our boy over. Yeah, just shoot the lock. Just pull out the gun. That'll work. No, Joe, you have to be subtle. Subtlety will win the day on this one. Not blindly going in guns blazing. Our activation in the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. You see? Shortly realize before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to get the evidence room quick. Right, here goes nothing. Well, didn't exactly mean to do it at that moment, but oops. Fuck it. As I held the mask in my hands, I immediately questioned why I had gone through such great lengths to get it back. One piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. Strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. These things would justify what I'd done and prove the sensation I felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than a rough old wooden... rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course I held on to it, because it was only getting started. Rena's obsession with it couldn't have been an accident. It still had a part to play. As my hands, I quickly got out of the station, jumped the first train back to Shinjuku. Back in the alley, there where the whole mess started. Someone told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. It made its way there. Images and thoughts from the night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When I stopped approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had enough of other people telling me how to feel, what to feel, or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I was the only one who could give me aces of closure with myself. Well, Evo. Well, Chad, Evo. Let's go. Huh? No way. I must say, after the performance, I'm surprised to show your face here again. You can skip the constant. Look, you can skip the condescending tone. I need information badly, and I had no leads. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. What's worth? I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care about much what happened to a cop, all things considered. Considering what? My job? True police come here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and feel me out thinking I don't care. My boss tells me to do it since happy cops are good for business. So they're worse than the customers that they're supposed to protect us from. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love police. It doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station something terrible like that happened to me, and some nobody hostess, do you think they'd give a shit? I wish I could say you're wrong, but the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what is human just because some government official gave them a badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only 2 years and 4 different shops. They all promise the same thing. Better paying customers that will treat you with respect. Still waiting on both things. Business has been in the pits lately. I've gotten some offers that might pay better, but they're closed with an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors of what can happen to some of the girls in those places. A country girl like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job prospects, and it'd be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But ever hear the phrase, "Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it"? No, not really. Well, take it from me. No one's going out of their way to help you, but that doesn't mean you can't help yourself. So think it over before you say yes to that offer, okay? You're gonna be getting advice from a cop. Alright, I'll think about it. You got a name? Yeah, it's Miho. Don't tell anyone, though. Boss doesn't like when customers know our real names. You know, after I saw you on your knees, I didn't think you had any guts. Guess I was wrong. See you around, detective. Oh, detective, I heard about what happened the night after other police and reporters showed up. Really sorry to hear about your partner. Can't imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks. Diazo, right? Yep, that's me. Surprised you remember that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayame is fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, business wasn't better or worse because of anything. Well, I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. Eventually they left too. Just like everyone else. It's always my dream to become a cook and start a restaurant. It's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point? I know it might not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end no matter what. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. You know amount of alcohol can musk. Yeah, I guess. I've been beating myself up for weeks now. Yeah, it's not helping, huh? I mean, I'm still competing for scumbags around here. But I'll try and keep my head above water for now. Detective, stop by again anytime. Drinks are on the house. Thanks, Diazo. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Smell of rotting meat, forming over and over. Wait, did that all really happen? Oh, hey, it's a detective from the other night. Or if she remembers me. That detective is right here, and I can hear you, as she's standing right next to you, Kobayashi. What? How'd you know my name? It's written on your name tag, kid. Whoa, right on, right on. Like, Guess you gotta be pretty smart to be a detective. Well, I don't think I'd seen the flesh again after the other night. You're all over the news. Don't know if you knew that. Yeah, kid, I had a rough idea. You still doing, actually, what exactly is it that you do? You know, I clean and do stuff, sometimes here, sometimes over there. All over the place, really. It's actually pretty rad. Oh yeah, can I, have that dumpster key back? Someone locked it back up, so I haven't emptied it, and the boss is starting to get suspicious. I don't think I have it on me, sorry. Actually, oh man, thanks anyway. Man, woman, miss. It's now or never. No more excuses. Never look around and find out what really happened that night. It still feels as heavy and stale as did the night I came here looking for Kazuki. Really ain't much has changed since then. I'm not sure why I expected anything to be different. It turns out to be nothing. I should have a look around here and see what I can find. I already come this far anyway. As a course of investigation of the crime scene, a rope was brought in to get down. Wish I'd thought of that. Maybe it was a mistake to come here. What's left for me here are horrible memories. But I saw Rena, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel. Sure of it. Yammer and the others didn't see what I saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. More paint? Court's on that night never mentioned this. How could they miss something so obvious? There's another hatch going further in the sewer. Also, Rena escaped through it that night. We wasn't so far from Mark after all. I'm going to use this hatch. I'm hoping to find some proof to take to Yakiyama and put his doubts to rest once and for all. Better keep my guard up. Oh. What is this doing here? Why would you leave this behind? The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. I'll get back to the surface if I can find a crowbar or something. What's that noise? Shit, the hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This is good. I have to get out of here. It's not real. It's just an episode, like the doctor said. It's not real. Because he said it wasn't real. Suki? Somehow I knew I'd find you down here. Wait, don't go, please. Don't leave me again. The psychosis, chat. The psychosis. It's coming for us. Where am I? My room? No, I was in a tunnel. It's also real. It had to be real. I'm still dreaming. I can't remember getting home. Why can't I remember? What did I do? At the police station, I went to Shinjuku, right? Or did I? It's all bleeding together. I need to rest. What's this? The foot from the tunnel? Impossible. That can't be. It was a nightmare. A delusion. It wasn't real. It was picked at the station, but... No, I've never seen this before. I can't remember. Could it have been real? If it was, that means Kanzaki really is out there. Somewhere, just like Rena was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance? Yeah, right. No doubt about it. That's Rena, alright. Maybe somebody will recognize her. Mind is racing, but I need to take a moment to get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. Hello again, Lady Fluff. There you are again, sleeping away like nothing's wrong. Wish I could be like you. Everything that's happening in rest. I can't. Feels like the world's peeling away in front of me, and I'm seeing it for the first time. In that world, I saw Kazuki. I don't know how, but I did, little one. The one who can bring him back. Yumi, what are you doing in here? Do you know how early it is? What do you mean? I'm here all the time, Ami. Besides, the door wasn't locked. Yeah, I must not have locked it. How silly of me. Yes, that was very silly. I can hear you so clearly from down there. I knew you were in, but last night I didn't hear anything at all. Isn't that weird? Where were you? Nowhere. I think I went to sleep. I must have gone to sleep. You didn't hear me at all? Nothing to freak out about. But what about the picture? That was another big one, wasn't it? More frequent lately, huh? Sorry I interrupted you, Ayami-chan. What'd you say about a picture? Wait, what did you just call me? No? What do you mean? Say, you look a little pale, neighbor. You should look after yourself more. Don't worry, I'll check in on you from time to time. Make sure everything is nice and normal around here. I'm fine. It's just stress. It should be going. Thanks for checking in. Oh, don't mention it. After all, you're my latest... How should I put it? You're my latest hobby, Ayami-chan. Well, time to take her drugs. Oh yeah, that's someone who's really keeping it together. Speaking of, how is our sanity doing? Oh. We are still considered professional. God damn right. What the hell are you doing here? Get out of here before someone notices you. I saw what you did, pulling the alarm, singing the others longer. Did you think I wouldn't notice? For you, I'm the only one that noticed. I'm gonna tell anyone, but seriously, what the hell are you thinking? You've been so nice to me. You've curved me. I owed you, so now we're even. Wait, no. You owe me big time for this. Big time. I'm not gonna ask you why you did what you did. For once, I don't think I want to know. My opinion? Get some help with whatever you're working through instead of pulling crazy stunts like that. I can't let you into the building. Now my call, that came from Yakiyama. He said not to let any non-active officers into the building. I don't think he knows, but you have to be more careful, okay? I don't think I'll get any more information out of Saki. Alright, well, police HQ is locked off. Oh, goody. Here I am, working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to cops all the time. And what do I find? A cop here, bright and early to talk to me. Assuming you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Well, how this goes by now. I didn't stay here until tell you something, so what do you want? Here, have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like you yourself must know how many girls pass through a part of town like this on a nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you, I'm not asking about all girls, just this one. Well, what do you expect then? How do I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair, if that helps. Red hair, huh? That changes everything, except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago, the incident, so... Chat my ass. You're still working. Let me help you. Your little picture says 1996 on it, so I'm pretty sure whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you for. If they need you, if someone like me tell you that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to work. Hey, hold on. We're just starting a conversation here. Looks like you want me to say. Can't lie. I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you'd only come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. It could be a room number, a password for all I know. So think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone that would say I don't know. I think I haven't said it. This girl wouldn't have been just another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she passed through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Who, me? Why would you ever think that? Funny as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her. I don't know her as all, and trust me, if telling you would get me out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? People are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Yeah, everyone's saying we're crazy. That's normal. Hello there, homie. Looking bright and early today. How are you? I'm better, but thanks for asking. Oh, yeah? Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl? Yeah, she's pretty cute. She might be under the creepy marker. But she does look familiar. Not sure why. Familiar? You've seen her? You've seen her? You're here? Here? No, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. I don't know what that means. 96 was a good year for me. That was the year I made big plans for culinary school and became the world's greatest chef. I have to care in the world other than my food. I mean, now, didn't quite turn out the way I planned. And greasy food and people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store rice ball. Wish I could go back. Sorry, got lost in thought. Hey, could I look at that photo again? Yeah, of course. You know, I think I might know who it is. She looks just like this flash in the pan idol from back when. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was Sparkling Diamond? Dang it, I can't remember. I thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Anywho, that was when I was younger. Just be married with kids by now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her, that's for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. Kept a scrapbook and everything. Jeez, I hope no one ever finds that. Okay, so it looks like an old idol. Anything else? Nope, not that I can think of. But I have someone younger than me. Maybe moving around towards the end of my idol obsession. Hope that helps a little. It did. Thanks, Diazo. No problem, Naomi. I'll see you around. Later, player. Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys and worked at night like you were nocturnals or whatever. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna regret this, but have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you, like, mark all over her face for revenge? Man, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I didn't listen. I'm not sure what exactly that's like the impression of body yourself to keep going. Whoa, like, slow down, detective. What you got here is a genuine idol performance photo there. Wait, you know something? I mean, you know about this picture? Yep. So what is it? Well, based on, like, lighting and outfits, it's, like, pretty ancient. I mean, like, it might even be 10 years old now. If 10 years ancient, I'm not gonna ask how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo? Yeah, I'd recognize the stage anyway. It's a cozy little spot in Akihabara. The lady was probably, like, based there or whatever. This one time, me and my girlfriend were at a concert, and I think she had the hots for me, so... Okay, I get the picture. Akihabara, huh? I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff. Yep, people tell me that a lot, you know? Like, they think I'm pretty wisdomful, but no. Oh no, been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place would fall apart without me. Nice. Alright, chat to Akihabara. Oh, welcome to anime. Cheap clone and dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. Every day I'd probably enjoy messing with Malcolm like this, but I doubt he knew anything about pop idols or anything, so I should move on for now. As a few salarymen gather around, looking at pictures of high school girls posted on the wall. I have no interest in going inside a place like that unless I have to. A few guys standing outside of a ramen shop look foreign, speaking fluent sounding Japanese. However, it looks like a map and some drawings. I don't mean to be rude, but I can't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing forth. Seems kind of intense. No, thank. Oh, sorry, I thought you were gonna hand us a flyer. We tucked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You're not made in disguise, are you? No, but Dad, I could summon the pep required to be made for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing. Covering all kinds of hidden secrets of Akihama, of course. What about you? Something kind of similar, actually. You guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back do these side streets go, anyways? Oh boy, you don't know that outfit. There's a whole maze of electronic stores, stalls selling computers, radio parts, and anything else you can imagine. We decided to map out the area, a bit of urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's kind of a fun side project. However, it's a fascinating area, that's for sure. Exploration, huh? It's kind of interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers? For me? No, I'm alright. Well, inspired. I've only got a few gigs. I'm a developer in my day job. This project like this gave me a fuel for the creative fire. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reading something and find an anecdote about this conversation at some day. I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come out with him and make sketches as we explore the city for the book he's working on. I guess people like never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing? Urban horror? Neon noir in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. I doubt you could believe the things that go on in the city even if I told you. I wouldn't. Might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So have you been mapping up the street? Anything interesting about it? Interesting? Might not be the word I'd use. You kind of weird vibe around here. No, the surface looks like any other side street in Akihama. It's got everything you expect: a smoky arcade, a maid cafe, a cat cafe, a couple bookstores. Nothing unusual here, not for Akiba anyway. So far so good. We're almost ready to move on, but is the elevator over there? Yeah, sure, what about it? Looks alright. Unless we deceive me. We've got a little pet theory about it. Get this, we think it eats people. You think the elevator eats people. Been sticking out the last few days, as far as we can tell, does a well-made store in that building. And get this, let certain people in. When they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So logically, it's either eating people or Yakuza vampires. I've thought a lot about it. Pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's tons of shady activity here. You told me. Yeah, no, Kiryu definitely has tossed down with a vampire. So, he might be on to something. Damn. Sound that might be a book. The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. What? Well, I'm doing better than writing down. I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea you've had all week, Cody. You say you knew some Hollywood agents in LA? Yeah, once we write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage. Or they were. We can bring them back. Guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Even for me, this city has lots of strange things that happen in real life, too. So when you start asking around, you'll be surprised what people tell you. The elevator's on the surface. Each time the automatic door opens, the noise from the Pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarettes assaults your senses. Hey, sorry to bother you. Aya. What's your name? I'm Mocha. Whatever you want me quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Right, I'll cut the chase. You can tell me anything about this photo? What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh, this is some idol thing, is it? If you're from the modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic Lolita style. No, nothing like that. I'm just here. I'm mostly interested in the fashion, more about the girl itself. Oh, what I know. Idol stuff is so boring. Here, are you like the investigators on TV? That girl cheat on some guy's wife or something? That's exciting. You know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about that photo. Or what kind of collector?
No, the collector. It's the name he gives himself. Guy knows everything there is around here. My friend Akana told me about it. If that girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it. What, is some guy kind of expert on island or something? No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. The shops are employing foreigners illegally, who's behind their own rent. They even knows what's capsule machines have the rare stuff. At least that's what I heard. No offense, but what some high school girl with information like that. Well, it's complicated. Akana works here part-time. Customers who come in and kind of assess over, real creep, for how long he was following her home. He planned and involved him to leave her, so Akana asked the collector to give her something to make the rigor go away. Did he? Sure did. Gave her a photo of the guy that she mailed the creep's wife. Just say it was incriminating. What do you get out of it? This collector. Why don't you ask Akana yourself? She's out with someone right now, but she'll be back any minute. I might just do that. Well. The plot thickens. One of the many foreign tourists who frequent the electronic town side of Akihabara. Why sure with a funny fanny pack, huh? They speak enough Japanese to be helpful to me. A cat-themed maid cafe, as opposed to a regular cat cafe. There's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Saki would have gotten a kick out of that. Oh no. Yeah! Welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Akonya. What's your name? Yes, I'm Ayami. Hello, Ayami, yeah. How the fuck are you doing that with your voice? What? Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us. Does the mistress have a membership card? No, I don't, but hey, hold on. Take your hands off me. It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Ayami. Yeah. Perfect. There we are. Don't you feel better? Actually, I was hoping we talked about... Oh, yes, mistress. Yeah. That option is included on the menu under full access communication. It's only 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask me all the questions you want. Yeah. But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty cheeky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yeah. I think you may have gotten the wrong impression. I'm clearly starving. How the fuck are you? Mistress, where are my manners? That wasn't very polite of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you? No, hold on, you're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo. Mistress, you're so hungry you can't remember me explaining the pretty cheeky photo option. You've grown delirious. We'll get you food soon. We have yen pan yen cakes, pawberry cheesecake, Presto pasta, and all available to come with a drink set. You know what? Fuck it. I'll have the pancakes. Okay. I'll have, let's see, the pancakes and the pretty key tea. Oh, extra juices, Ayami. They're very popular items on our menu. Alright, so I ordered. That means I can finally ask you about this. Before your order arrives, you must first do ulcers so you get Yen Pan fan cheer. Yen Pan, what? Do I have to, please? Come on, seriously. I don't have time to I don't do something silly like that. But I must insist, one can't taste the love cooked in Yen Pan Yen cakes unless it's released with Yen Pan fan cheer. I'll find you win. What do you want me to do? Excellent, mistress. Alright, I can feel love pouring from your kind heart. So again, place your paws in the air like this. Like this. Perfect, Avignon. Are sure you haven't done this before? Then you must repeat the sacred verse. Nyan melo nyan pen nyan will paw. What? Nyan melo nyan pen nyan will paw. No, don't forget to raise your paws. Nyan melo nyan paw nyan will paw. Yeah, unbelievable. The passion. The vigor I can feel pouring into the room. Ayami-nyan. What the fuck is all that? You know, I can't lie. I do feel a bit of my negativity just flew out of me. And now that I've said the cheer, can we? Oh my goodness, mistress! Yeah, your pancakes have arrived. How the fuck? Hold on. You didn't tell me the name pigs were shaped like little cats. Oh yes, they're painstakingly made with love by our staff. His little whipped cream tail. It's so goddamn cute. Yeah, yeah, was saying about the picture as I recall. Hold up, no need to rush things. You chill the fuck out. Food? We can't talk in an empty stomach, right? Literally our favorite image in the whole game. Just the smile. That's a winning smile. Does your maid staff actually make these? Because they were amazing. Of course I mean, yeah. Not you, I'll happily answer any questions you have. About that. Have you seen the girl in this photo? You see. Wow, are you alright? I am concentrating my fullest, yeah. Oh, but this young mistress is not familiar to me, yeah. I see. Well, thanks anyway. She's so pretty. Looks like it was custom made. I've seen that quality before, yeah. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer, Akihabara, who designs costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big budget. How can I find her? Supposedly, she has a shop in this very street. Supposedly. She's a very mysterious lady, yeah. My coworker, Mina, has met her. Her shift starts soon. You should ask her about it. I will, thanks. Oh, and, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot. Of course, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, Woden's faith in life was restored momentarily. Phenomenal. One of the collectibles. Also, that is eating the pancakes are also what you need to do to get the cat ending. You literally have to eat pancakes. Small bookshop that sells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. Hey, do you mind if I bought you a few questions? It seems like you know the area a little better than I do. You're not trying to sell me something, Ariel. Nope, don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it. Go on. I'm Toshi. Nice to meet you. Well, how can I help you? Nice to meet you. I'm Ayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little death around here. Everything in Akihabara feels a little strange to me. Huh, that's one way to put it. My bookshop's nothing between a cat maid cafe and a cat cafe, so yes. It's all a little strange. Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have. Not if any of your neighbors? Huh. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong, the owner's a nice lady and all, but the cats first make a lot of noise around. If not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation for little buggers are so damn cute. It's really changed around here. When I owned this store, there was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like one big advertisement. Because some don't want to talk. I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. Sold original prints in rare volumes. Never even known as quite the collectors. Collectors? Not me. Books mostly belonged to my grandfather. Real life or art. Took pride in finding original works. Wanted the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. As I say, I just sell weekly manga magazines. I'm pretty well for myself. Hey, Wayne. Never had the talent or the eye that my father and grandfather had. I guess you don't really know how much something means until it's gone, you know? I do. Thanks for your time, Mitoshi. No worries, my normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having someone to talk to is a nice change of pace. Hello, ma'am. My name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Huh? I'm the owner. Shachiko Akiyama. So you're not a health inspector or anything, right? We've already had an inspection last week. For both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something. I was wondering if you'd seen this girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff. I don't know much about it. Makes two of us. I feel we're on my depth around here. Oh, sorry about him. He can be a little too friendly sometimes. Oh, hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. What? You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's making some messes, if you know what I mean. Out of both ends. Guess you can see why I was a bit concerned earlier. Took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure out either. And told me to wait it out, but I think it's gotten worse. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get the best care, fed the best food, and are all the best kitty cardio routines, and are pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're up to date on current events, but poor Tomo, I should go ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here and specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug, and he threw up again. I'm sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem, I'll come back another time. I hope he feels better. I wasn't know anything about Rena, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over. The collector. The only clue I had. Even if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I needed to follow. What the fuck is happening up here, and why do we feel like Tress would be all in it? What is this? Why do we feel like Tress wants 6? Somehow we're still professional, chat. Logan, this must be the friend I heard about. Akana, right? Yeah, but if you open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you see we're a little busy right now. Go away. What's wrong? I don't know you. What do you care? Tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of our customers is an asshole, that's all. Customers? Don't look at her like that. How much you think? I think at one of the JK cafes around here. All high school girls in uniforms serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird. Usually customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. They buy me things. It's harmless. A lot of customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men. Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high-mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or at a convenience store. You're fine, right? I can't judge you, but something's obviously isn't working. Or obviously isn't working out. She's crying like that. I told you, one of our clients is an asshole. Kind of right. Why don't you tell me what happened? Get him. He's nice to me, but then I said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him. He snapped. Told me I was an ugly little girl. Wait, back up. Did you say he tried to get you to go into a sewer? Just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I don't want to see him again. So nice before. Hold my hand, say how pretty I was. Why do you say all those things? That old pervert who goes in the sewer. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's kind of yours, I know. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. So you said you know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akahana never have to see his fat, four-eyed pervert face again. We'll tell you everything you want to know. Well, do you have a deal? Deal. We're dealing with who we think we're more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I heard you saying the club in Shinjuku before you left for the train station. Well, don't you worry, ma'am. We're on the case. Before we do that, let's see other routes of information gathering. Cat, Ayami-nyan, back so soon? Hi, is Ayami-nyan back yet? Something to ask her about the dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Well, she's here, but the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something powerful has happened. It's really bad. How bad are we talking? Monumental, horrifically terrible, Ayami-nyan. The perfect sort of soul-crushing existential dread. Ayami-nyan, so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here a moment, please. Yeah. You alright? I heard something bad happen. Maybe I could help you? I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about it, I just want to go back and cry. Relax, I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Please? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relative of yours? Boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Ran out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing.
Samuel Cuddlesworth. Okay, I think I see what's happening here.
Her ultra rare one of the kind kitty plushie, Mr. Ayaminyan. Things don't grow on trees, you know.
Teddy bear, you lost a goddamn teddy bear.
A plush! Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear. He was an ultra rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world, they hate the essence of Conway's laid bare before my very eyes. Why, I think you'd understand. No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone and then we die. Well, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much use to Sai until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Ayaminyan. Well, I hear you want some pancakes?
Yes. Pancakes! Anyway, I'll find that plushie. Listen, I can't promise you a rare of plushie as Samuel Cuddlesnip, but I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth, Samuel Cuddlesworth the second, twice removed actually. Are we dying? Is this what death is? Why are you looking at me like that? Slowly getting that professionalism back, chat. Slowly ripping that professionalism all the way back. Slowly becoming more sane. About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breeder? Oh yeah, sure. But now's not a good time. He keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. Well, the start. Yesterday, his tummy seemed rather upset. I didn't think much about it, but this afternoon he really started to explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What does he eat normally? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly? Sashimi. You're joking, right? No, of course not. Why would I joke about that? Can't feed a cat sashimi. Of course you can. The wild cats eat fish right out of streams. It's the same thing. It's not exactly the same. I have a cat and which you feed those store-bought foods with the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha, sucker, you bought the corporate lies about pet health. Keys can't be healthy eating that chemical swill. Chemical swill? Well, my cat's not puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially when you're trying to help. That's right. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mentioned it, I usually only order one box from Suichi, but sushi vendor next door. For the last few days, I've received 2 boxes. I didn't think anything of it until you mentioned it. Well, what do I do? Say, you don't seem busy. Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I'm very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover, and you seem nice. It would only take a second if you go talk to Suichi. Honest. I would, but I can't leave the store. You think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. Alright, I'll have a chat with the Suichi and see what he knows. Thanks, you're a real lifesaver. The most professional motherfucker who has ever lived. Behold. Hey, Suichi, right? I was wondering if you could set up recurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something. It's no problem at all. I do other things for a lot of business around here. Why do you ask? Just at the cat cafe next door and sell one of your boxes. And work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. Came from Sakacho's place? Yeah, she's been staying over with me for years. I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes. Now, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Yeah, that would be crazy. You normally deliver them yourself? So I could use it right next door and very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to line up for me instead. See Sachiko, make sure you give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. Oh, that's any word you want to say. Oh, I need to think about it a little while. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. It's a little sketchy of me, but definitely not a cat poison. Feeding. Finding out who supplied the second box should leave me as a suspect. Well, chat. Well. Who catch me dead in a place like that? I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try to scratch me. Well, that's a weird thing to ask. Got a box lunch from the convenience store. Why? Time to do some detective work, chat. Someone here. Cats? No, I don't like cats. I have an allergy, understand? Lunch? I'm not interested, thank you. Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. You asked me on a date, lady? I'm on the clock. I usually get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. How'd you... Wait. It's not what you think. I went to the apartments above her shop. The floor bars were always yowling all night. That job over gave them some stimuli alone, so I just added some laxatives. It wouldn't seriously hurt them or anything. Clean up is fair payback for cats getting up day after day. He's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. I'm glad it wasn't me. It was me who taught her a lesson, not someone else. You're at the end of your rope. The thing is, I'm a kind of a cat person, and I'm kind of a cow. Consider this. Fine, whatever you say, lady. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi? That little rat. What'd he do? Is Tomo gonna die? If he does, I'm wringing his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm your cat seriously. Thank goodness, I'm so relieved. This laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two. It clears out of his system. Little scumbag. What's his problem? The reason the cats have been keeping up at night a few weeks, and that... A few weeks without anyone might crack. Alright, I'm so used to it I didn't notice it. But I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. What do you mean? It made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Well, that's one mystery's behind us. Could you return the discretion of the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Belizean cat breed to the cafe. After searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. So I'm giving up hope. I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and to come to her shop. I just say I was a little ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had money to spare too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda.
Huh?
She wanted a panda? No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved in Tokyo with me while I was starting up. I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. She said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. And his last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitty for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. Tried to go back and give the kitty back for Panda, but the three cranes outside of her shop were gone, and I never saw her or Panda again. So I remember. Sorry, remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. A crane! Alright, chat, let's go deal with the bad man first. Oh crap. You know you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Godo? Godo? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm messing around. You seen him? Yeah, saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? What do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. You're not, I don't think...
I didn't think to follow him on that. But it'd be quick. With all you cops hovering around, I doubt he'll stay there for very long.
Elf is my favorite detective. Suppose I should thank you. Ever since the night this place got more dangerous appeal.
Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep.
Bitch was approved anyway. We barely may touch her. Not prude though, are you? Now that we're alone, why don't you start where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16. Enough to know what she wants. Else we can do what we want, right? Sewer. Another standoff. Felt so familiar. We love the option of just, yeah, fucking pull a gun. Oh. Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet. First, I warned you about trespassing. I found you again with some girl in Akihabara says you've been harassing her. Follow me, Hall. Why did you like me that much? The detective, I don't know why you really came and found me. Oh, the surface down here. You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here? Like I said, like I'm young. I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment, stalking, and a minor is a crime. When I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate being public knowledge. I'll get you in the sewer again. Or catch a whiff of your stink around Akihabara. I'll bring you myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it? Well, now let's talk this through. Money. You cops aren't paid much, right? But your supervisors will hear about this. You know he's an idiot. Go to probably... Yeah, I didn't have a very strong case against him. I think that would land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for is that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough to get the information I needed. Oh, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Gunnar won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How'd you convince him to stop? Doesn't matter. Forget him. I'm not to get on your bad side. I guess I owe you, huh? Now, if you hold up your end of the deal, tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything. It's his theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker, shutting himself in his room all day in and day out. Having all this dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded. There's industry and money. You don't pay him. How did you get the pictures? You told her? I told you that was private. Since you know anyways. That client started following me home. I was desperate, so I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. They only asked for one thing. What he asked for. He carried a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old and he told me about it. Somehow he knew. Just for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. Just to have it. I was scared, but what? Listen, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little more every day. It's more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? Your shop is right under this arcade. You can get there through the elevator, but I never found him again after that day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. It controls it. You decide when it's turning it on. Like, you never told me that. And once you're going after him, Moko. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really. But don't go after him. I mean, something isn't right with him. I appreciate the concern, Arcana. There's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come to believe it's a lot worse than him. Looking for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, they will go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two. Oh, fuck. Our years of Yakuza have trained us for this moment. years of Yakuza have done fuck all. Oh, this is some bullshit. Please, we just want the fucking cat thing. It's like perfectly balanced in a way to be a complete asshole about it. Nice. She's beautiful. Where'd you find her? I deem you Cortus Belinda Fluffle Stuff. Thank you, Nien. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from these things. Well, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me about this collector now? Of course, Mr. Salmon Yen. She studied fashion design in France and then came to Japan. She knows everything there is about Akihabara fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. Can you ask for money? Strange, how'd you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I've spent a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Then I noticed the signs would flicker, and just on them would change. The mistress expression that she does not believe me. It's true. I swear on my 9 lives. Shows you what you want to. She shows you what you want on the sign, like the invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down. She shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that. This is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, I mean, yeah. Suppose she's got some local computer hacker type to give her access to the signs in the area remotely. If the other shop owners don't mind because it only happens occasionally, the store is probably bringing more business signs themselves. You missed something here? How does she know what you want? I mean, yeah, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know the room to begin with anyway. It's like subliminal advertising, Nian. Nian, what's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one she made for me, is exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything. Down to the last detail. And I assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. So she knew exactly what I wanted. All I had to ask for return was some old handmade dress my mother and I made together. Amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her and her shop. And who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? I felt sort of like a criminal, even though all I was doing was getting a dress. You know, the dress, the one I gave up, was cheap. The stitching was subpar, and there were stitches all over from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. Sometimes I think I should try to go back and get it, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Yan. I got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks for giving me Lady Belinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now. From eating. Boy. You are allowed to this. Okay, so basically, we're starting to get into the mystery of the mask. We had to go to Akihabara. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't match descriptions I got at all. What was it? Who's there? Rena? Is that you? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it said cranes can grant a wish. What is it you wish for? I've never been one to believe in wishes. Are you him, the collector? The collector? Crow? One of many names given to me over the years. We have no time to waste on some boring trivial things as introductions. Would you want to know who I am? Oh, I know who you are, Detective Ito. Or should I say investigator? So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now that you've arrived exactly where you're supposed to be. Something's different. Yes. Yes. What is, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me. After a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not solid and changing as it is for them. Things bend, and they break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, yes, of course. The girl you murdered, Rina. Was that your fault? Something made me. Then you are a puppet, dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear? No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own? I don't know, sometimes it feels like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder. The knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is your own doing, or someone else's. I don't have time for this. Of course, of course. Our conversation is tilted towards the philosophical, and you're not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information, facts. No, it is my business to know what people desire. That is not what you seek. What is it you want? Truly. Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to her. No, it's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of choosing to have clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I could be of some help to you. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. Alright, even though this is a Japanese game, is this supposed to be fucking... No. No. Never mind. But first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious. So curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yeah, it's nothing like the others. Fine, what do you want to know? The night of your partner's disappearance, you got on your knees and begged for help with tears in your eyes. A very typical behavior for a detective, is it? I felt so helpless. Tanaka was in the sewer somewhere and I didn't see another path forward. I was desperate. What is this, some sort of psych test? Came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you see. This is my price. That's it. If you want information to use against me, it seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No, I have no interest in that. Then what do you want? The collect brings me close to an understanding, much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably logical. The pieces you provide are well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? You've already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising considering the effort you took to get here. The girl Rina. You've been chasing us. Let's talk about her. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She wouldn't go near Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? Maybe for the police officer sounds soft, but I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Even with Tanaka at the end of the knife, I thought it might end peacefully. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? Taking your pills twice. Is that enough to make a difference? Do they help? Does not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you've told me enough. Yes, it's most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What was it? I asked to write a path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. A dressmaker, a cap reader, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you, except your name. There's no way anyone can do what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Take a look around you. It's not familiar. You're not spelled. Such of corruption. I've been here for so long. Longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desire, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow into this place. For you, Hector, I am exactly what you need me to be. For now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... how'd you put it? As to clear the dead ends you ran up against. Let us reconsider your problem. In the dark, whether he lives, is more difficult. Dark. It's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you, following you at every turn? It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The comment that binds all the misery in your heart. Rena. And if I can find where she is, Tanaka will be there too. The girl's story is a complicated one. It's very tangled. It begins in Kabukocho, a talent agency called Omega. Kabukocho. I know it well enough. As I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives, breathes, changes shape and grows when it pleases. And it is the girl who suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its roots, you'll never find your way, or it could tear you apart, like it almost has already. I don't know why, but I get a hunch that you know what this is. What is it? Reno was obsessed with it. It's important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. Why did Reno want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka. Though as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You say it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas have a history with that mask. The Kawanas? May? The Shrine Maiden girl. Grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. Gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. The mask and the dark are inexplorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it. And you'll be lost without a necessary tool. How I know when the path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. Mine the bargain has been upheld. Seems awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia. Not a necessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. You're a detective. Only giving you the tools to finish the job. From here, to that. That is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. It's your debt to me partially repaid. The rest I shall collect at another time. Tell me, my little puppet, if you see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. Alright then. Well, we have some leads now, chat. The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I'd stayed any longer, I felt it might have suffocated me. The time I was there, Akihabara faded away as a distant memory to the surface. In my hand, to shield my eyes from the sunlight and listen to people in the street. Conversation seems a little pointless. Part of a world I no longer belonged to. Busy sounds in the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector, everything he possibly knew. Told him much. Did I have a choice? He was right. I was a puppet after all. The moment didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to a world I was now a part of. No methods of investigation would lead me to. Countless paths were narrowed to two. I had no choice but to march forward with the leads I'd been given. I left Akihabara behind, and the only thing that bothered me was how the collector knew so much about me. Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. When Zaki and Reno were in the dark, that much had been all but affirmed. And now I had a means, however impossible, to find them. Two paths, the math and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Well, this seems like the easier option. Let's learn more about the mask. That seems like a pretty good linchpin. Came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to Morgue, and Morgan very nearly killed another. And then I thought about coming here to apologize to May Kana countless times. Couldn't will myself to see her and be faced with my failures. Victor gave me a game idea, but I'm not a game coder. Damn. The fear and hurt in her eyes, I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day, about how I lost control. Hopefully she can find herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. But it's fall. Why are cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing's changed since that day. Oh, it's, you. I was reading the paper and I saw your picture. And I saw the picture on the TV news and maybe 7chan message boards after I looked you up. I'm sorry, I was curious. I remember meeting you and I couldn't believe it. It's like you're a celebrity or something. Of course it's not good or anything, but you know, you never know who you'll meet in this business. Everyone seems so unassuming. I mean, it's not to say that any of it was your fault or anything. So the message boards are pretty bad, but there's a lot of bad stuff out there. Like, wow. Pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Alright, sorry, yes. Hello again! I'm looking for May Kawana. Have you seen her? Oh, you're looking for May again, huh? Sure, that's such a good idea. She was pretty upset about the happenings the last time you were here. I've barely seen her leave Kamakura since then. I expect you leave her alone. It's important. I need to talk to her. We should be at the shrine that's down the street, like usual. May's very important this town. Please don't upset her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. What's going on with the weather here? It's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? The species of cherry tree, the Broma sonella, autumnalis, sometimes bloom twice a year. At least that's what it says online. Who'd have thought we'd have them here in Kamakura? Well, I say Kamakura, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Well, lucky, huh? Cherry blossom tree that blooms in the fall? I've never seen it. Are you sure that you got your facts straight? It seems impossible. Possible? Do you doubt my botany expertise? Impossible would be if the seasons started reversing themselves, don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. You say something? Well, golden face. Anyway, I hope you take advantage of the weather and go for a picnic or something. Blossoms are so peaceful. They put your mind at ease. Is May's grandmother still at the house near her? You want to see her? Well, she is still around, I suppose. The coming and goings of all people around here. I don't see her getting out much, though. Oh, yes, that reminds me. When you were here in April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you of course, or just, there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Kawana is old and losing her faculties a bit. She gave it to you by mistake? Can you remember anything like that? Oh, so you do know about it. That's a relief. Well, I think something so important was stolen by some riffraff rep, so do you know when they'll return it? You'll have to ask HU about that kind of thing. Sorry. I contacted them several times. They said they don't know anything about it. They said they don't have it. You don't think they'd be lying, do you, detective? They wouldn't lie about something like that. So precious as it's down, would they? I'm sure whoever you talked to was mistaken. Yes, that must be it. I'll keep trying. Enjoy your time in Kamakura.
Who are you? You, the MC, are being controlled.
We actually do believe there is a game or two like that, Tress, where it's like... Plus, this game is kind of about that. This is literally an eldritch horror game, where the eldritch horror is basically going... Yeah, so, you're in a game, because if you remember right, we might be getting this really wrong, because it has been almost like a decade since we played this game, chat. It has been a long time. But we think when she picked up the mask, essentially, us, the player, got to take her over, which is why we're doing all her actions for her. We're the eldritch monster to a degree, but we have our own agenda. If we remember right. So it's not so much she's in a video game, that's the thing. It's that we're playing as the eldritch abomination inside of her. Hill, the one with the dog. Yeah, it's Silent Hill 2. Except that game, nobody knows they're in a game. That game is fucking great. Go away! No visitors. God damn it. Every blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached Kawana family shrine. Her name was Kawana, still dressed in the outfit from the shrine maiden. She had seen me approach, stood there frozen and terrified. The same helpless look on her face when she had a knife to her throat months before. This time, it was me she was terrified of. There were two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being followed. Their presence watching from the shadows. No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. You, take from before. Why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I've never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I mean, to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. Here to apologize? Now? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and everyone started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. Because that makes me the last person you'd want to see now. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you I was following procedure, but that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. I hate to say, but I lost control at such a crucial time. Sounds vague to say I lost control at a crucial time, I bet. That's the truth. Truth? I mean, just the cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. They don't understand my feelings at all. It's selfish, huh? It's kind of like I want everyone to suffer along with me. Imagine the only one understands you, Detective. Name's Ito, right? So quiet here. Hard to imagine just something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. Okay, the music is actually trying to make us feel as insane as she feels, and we love it. We love how the music steadily increases to show how much Ito is currently losing her fucking shit right now. That is masterful. Say what you will about the rest of the game. It does look a little cheap in some parts, but so far we really enjoy it, just like we did back then. But the music at that moment, kicking up to that annoying static in your ear, it's like, man, that really is how Ito felt, right? It feels right. Must have playing being only being possible. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, but here's the funny thing. She said like, oh, I can choose. I don't have to follow what you say. But doesn't she? We didn't click the options, letting the clock run out. We made that decision for her. There's another, though it does actually fit a bit better. We think if you press kill her, she still rejects the mask. So she is kind of fighting back, we think. There is like we think if you click kill her, she doesn't do it this time. We think. We'll see one day. One day we'll do the psycho option, chat. But it did. Like Chris, kind of. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. Wish you told me the truth. Thank you. I asked Grandma about the mask the random girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals in the shrine. She wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. She lied to me. So if everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. It hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts her out in the old house and mumbles herself about darkness and purity. Worried about her. My gut tells me that the mask has something to do with it. Listen to your rambling way. I bet you don't care about any of that. Truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with all this strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi does. Sorry, Takashi, my brother, used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. He talked on the phone all the time, but he refused to come back and visit. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He didn't tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor in the Kendo dojo in Osaka's in Tokyo. He's a big shot in the Kendo world. Looks like he'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? I can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. Worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. Alright, chat, we got a lead. Alright, chat, let's figure out the mask first, and then we can figure out more about Reina. After all, we're an enemy of the dark, so we should probably figure out as much about it before we have to, violently hip-toss it. Ah, we can't go there. Okay. We have to do one and then the other. Okay. So it's slowly building. You feel like they're gonna pop? We know, and we actually... Oh, we know. Sure. And that's why we liked it. Because that was the exact... Because it's supposed to put you in this feeling of really, like, annoying, uncertain. It fits with the movie. My investigation at this point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kiwano would be difficult and convoluted. But it couldn't be further from the truth. As Kendo Dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and more important, my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse. Yukimaru himself calling me out. I had to be cautious. You know, honestly, we think we'd kind of steal this outfit for Woden, and the hairstyle. Not the color, we would change. We think we actually want to steal this outfit. It's such a good fucking outfit. I love it. I love it. It's like a mix between the Blood Red Knight from Library of Ruin and David's outfit, but it's like this cool cop outfit. Fucking love it. Like the incinerator of the traditional tea shop doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Hey there, would you be interested in buying some of the world's finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheapest stuff you buy at a food stand at a festival. Question everything you know about octopus and ball form. Say no to that sales pitch. Sure, I'll take some. I love all the eating animations with her. They're just so nice. Well, you're right. This may be the best takoyaki I've ever had. Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki in all the islands. Tourist like I can't hear them speak English. Hear them speaking English. English isn't so great. Felt they'll be much help, but I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, there's someone we can help you with? I don't speak Wait, Japanese. Your Japanese is perfect. As a college professor, if it wasn't, I'd probably be out of a job. I'm a college professor, but I work in a Japanese software company, so it'd be a bit of trouble too. Well, I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, in the suburbs. I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. Sorry, I've never thought. Do you prefer we speak in English instead? No, I mean, Japanese, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be nosy. I don't see people wearing kata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something? No, we come to Osaka every year, and kata became part of the tradition after a while. Just stand out more than we already do. Well, not tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold, though. You guys come here every year? You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a Kendo Dojo where Takashi Kiwano works. Should be in this area. Why does that name seem so familiar? Oh, right, he's that Kendo instructor at the dojo right behind us. You'll say some kind of prodigy. I wouldn't be surprised if you became a master in time. Supposedly, he's very particular about who he trains. I suppose he doesn't want to waste his time with people who aren't serious. Makes sense. When you think about it, how good he is, he must get a ton of wannabe Kendo masters coming to him. Seems like he trains a lot of police, too. I'm standing here, I've seen a few coming in and out. All that, and I think he's still in his 20s. So young, he must be under a lot of pressure. No kidding. For a talk of an inter-department Kendo tournament, it's coming up a matter of pride for the different regional departments. I wish Mom worked in martial arts competition between departments. Nothing would work out the unspoken tension between them and boss quite like a good smack to the jawline. At least fighting each other, huh? Must be pretty brutal. I guess police in Japan don't have to use force all that much, though. Yeah. Anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo, anyway? I mean, I've lived in Shinagawa. Don't know anything that specific about it. You see, it says right here on the dojo's flyer. He was out here about 10 minutes before you came handing him out. Kind of seemed a little prickly, so we didn't talk to him. I admit, it would be much cooler if we'd known that off the top of our heads. I'm glad we were able to help you regardless. This Phyllis thing, I'm trying to learn about him from a flyer. So he trains only police. I'm surprised I've never heard of him until now. Are you associated with the police somehow? Who, me? No, of course not. I'm an investigator, see, like a private detective. When anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right? Exactly. I appreciate it. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry for bothering. Thanks for the invitation, guys. Our pleasure. Good luck with the dojo. Let us know if you learn any kendo tricks. The department always puffed out their chests when they were talking about the kendo competitions, like it was going to impress me or something. Never paid it much attention. It's so strange. Someone related, however faintly to the mask, is another tie to my old life. Kashi Kawana seemed like an interesting guy. Very serious, not keen on strangers. So in heaven, at least I didn't have to use any English. But that would have been a disaster. Like a dojo I was looking for. It's very traditional aesthetic. Who are you? You're a friend of my sister's? You expecting me to leave then? A little old, don't you think? Gee, thanks. Really, you think I wouldn't recognize you? The officer who was at the shrine April almost got her killed. Now you're lying about it, pretending to be your friend to no doubt get something from me. I was so shocked. The old deception was easy to read us all. After your idiocy Kamakura, heard me crying over the phone every night for a month. Bother her anymore. Now get out of here before myself and one of my fellow officers just throw you out. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Mel knows how to soften her brother up. Well, shit. I think I managed to find your brother. Didn't exactly you seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother alright. He's been protecting me ever since we were little. Oh, I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help? You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family's been acting so strangely. My own brothers keep me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If I weren't alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way. But if you were there, he'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything. Sure, that's what you want. And sometimes it's better to not know, May. No more stupid little May. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. Before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off. Alright, make a quick stop at the house. Thanks, May. I said no visitors. Leave me alone. Grandma, it's me. Please open the door. May? Oh, May, it's you. Please come in. Yes, come in. Wait, what is she doing here? It's okay, Grandma. She's here to help. Help? Don't make me laugh. You were supposed to help me, remember? I felt something in you going to free me from the past. Free you? Are you talking about the mask? Do not discuss that horrid thing here. No matter how far you get, I can still feel it. Needles of my skin dragging it to me. In my dreams, I can still see that place. Have you seen it too, Detective? A dark place where those we've lost reside. So old and I waste so much time, yet the pain won't go away. My poor Emiko. I miss her so much. If only I could have found her. Emiko, you mean Mom? Find her. What are you talking about? She's gone. She told me she died after I was born. Yes, of course. You couldn't be asking such things, May. If it weren't for this woman, you'd be safe at the shrine. No, Grandma, you're wrong. I'm not safe while everyone lies to me. I'm going to see Takashi. If you don't tell me the truth, he will. May, listen to yourself. You must stop. Opening the door to the past will solve nothing. Since you were little, I've done what I could to protect you and your brother. Please don't go down this path. You look so much like her, you know. Your mother. And you, Detective. My granddaughter's too naive to see it, but you can't hide from me. I know what you've seen. What you think you're able to do. But keep my family out of it. You've suffered enough. You don't know anything about me. Besides, I'm not the one hiding things from my family. Tell me. You know the story of Izanagi and Izanami? Grandmother, this again? I'm sure Ito's not interested in hearing some old myth. Really, we should get going. Stay right there. So there's so many times you don't seem to grasp its importance. It'll be of some use for this woman to hear it. You may actually know this story, Chad. This is actually old creation myth for Japan. We believe. These two essentially did a lot of shit. They did a lot of bullshit. Izanagi and because of this game, we actually wrote a report in school on this mythology. Izanagi and Izanami were the first of the gods, known to us as the Kami. And legend it was drops of ocean water that fell from Izanagi's jeweled spear that created the islands of Japan. When they descended to our lands, they brought their love and devotion with them to the realm of mortals. Izanagi and Izanami had many children, deities of nature that inhabited the world all around us. For a time, life was peaceful. However, as Izanami gave birth to Katsuchi, the Kami of Fire, she was horribly burnt and suffered mortal wounds. As she lay dying and faced with her mortality, new Kami were born from her suffering, Kami that hid away from the light. When Izanami passed, Izanagi was inconsolable in his rage, struck down the child that killed his love. To accept her death, he ventured underground to Yomi no Kon, the land of the dead. Half blind and distraught with grief, he wandered in the darkness till he finally heard the voice of his beloved. Though unable to see her face, Izanagi begged Izanami to return with him. Izanami replied that she would try and asked the god of Yomi no Kon permission to return to the land of the living. Capable of restraint, his desire to see his love, Izanagi set his comb alight in order to look upon his lost love. What greeted him was the sight of a decaying, worm-eaten face. In horror, Izanagi attempted to flee Yomi no Kon. Izanami, enraged, sent dark spirits to pursue him and drag him back to her. After their escaping, Izanagi sealed the entrance to Yomi no Kon with a great boulder. So you see, it is our mortality that brings suffering into the world, yet resisting it is a perversion of the natural orders. Being mortal means we must accept that we cannot control life and death. Detective, some things cannot be changed, and some doors should never be opened. You must stop. Grandma, you're talking about stories and myths. We're talking about real things. So it may be myth, there's truth within it. Can't you see that? Things you pursue, they are unnatural, unclean. Heed my warnings and stop this foolishness. I won't let you in love life any further. First those bastards take my code, then you show up for being punished for my sins. May, come here. Come here, my sweet child. You must keep you away from her. No, grandmother, I've told you already. I'm going to see Takashi. I'm an adult now. You can't tell me what to do anymore. No, you cannot go. We must protect our family from outsiders, May. You're opening old wounds. Leave us alone. Let us heal. Heal? You think I want to heal? See how many lies have hurt me already? You're the one wounding me, grandmother, not Ito. You're delusional. You tell stories about Kame and spirits. Takashi might hide things from me too, but at least he makes sense. This time he's going to tell me the truth about everything. About Mom and Dad, too. No, stop. I'll tell you about how your parents... You can't, can you? You never told me how they died. The reason always changes every time I ask. No, May, please. You must listen. They might be listening. They're still out there. You haven't forgiven me, can't you see? They? What are you talking about? You're insane. Sorry I spoke to you that way. I'll be back to check on you soon. No, don't go. Please. Goodbye, Grandma. Well, that was a productive family meeting. I'm sorry. She's got much worse since you last saw her. That's fine. What do you think she told us that story? About Izanagi? I don't know. Kind of creepy, isn't it? She was talking like she really believed it. Come on, let's go see Takashi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where do you think you're going? You're not really leaving. What of it? Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from May's grandmother, and she's having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask them what they were. Wouldn't want to be caught feigning on my shift again, but it must be pretty bad if she called. May's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go. No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere. Well, now what? Oh god, I'm wearing gloves. It's better. What did we just pick up? That's fine. my god. I told you, I don't like about the blood and blood that's not really my these the germs and oh I'm a little
Oh dear, did he just faint?
Sure looks like it. He'll be fine. Let's get a move on. Struggle's real. You think I didn't sit here in the presence of my own creation and not want a little taste? Of course I do. They're delicious. But the extra time and effort means I don't have many on hand. To limit it to one order per customer. I'm your only customer. Come on, just one more taste. Sorry, no can do. The reason I set up a quiet spot like this was I'd sell in minutes. Let me know if you change your mind. Man. Damn it. May. What are you doing here? Did she make you come?
It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I was going to come here to talk with you, but you sent her away.
Someone else got you killed. So you need to cooperate with her? Surely if you need to talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved.
No, I wanted to... If I came alone, you'd evade all my questions like you always do. So there's something I need you to see.
See what? What are you talking about? Where did you get that? Put it away!
So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me.
It's not true. I wasn't hiding it. Nothing you need to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place?
Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Ito.
Yeah, I understand you're upset with me. We should talk about this another time. Or that mask has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Back in April when May was held at knife point by another girl, this is mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to. Looking for it? I suppose I've been a fool to think I keep the truth of our family's past from you.
Past? Does that have to do with Mom and Dad?
Yes. So much more. I first saw that mask when I was a child, before you were born. Truth is, I belonged to a cult called the Common Kai, of which our parents were members. A cult? You're kidding. How'd your parents get mixed up in that? I know how it sounds. I find it hard to believe myself. They were led by a girl named Tokomasa. They promised a simpler life away from hypocrisy and falseness of city life. Our parents had master's degrees, and my mother was on the way to earning her PhD. They used to with their lives and their careers to fall some mystic, live in a compound instead. Kamami were one of many such groups back then. As a child, I didn't understand. Thinking about how our parents were deceived, what they put me and May through. It's unforgivable. The mask was on a compound, but for what purpose or what they believed it could do, I don't know. You think there's any members of the Common Kai left who know? Well, you see, there are no surviving members. They died. All of them, including our parents. Sorry, I don't know much about it. One night, Grandma came in the room where we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods. It was dark. I could barely see, but she would keep charging forward. May in her arms, me dragging behind. We were back in Tokyo several days later. Grandma told me that our parents were dead. She didn't seem sad, as if she was expecting it. Grandma didn't say much of what happened, so I was never able to learn how they died. Me and Grandma didn't speak about it. Ignoring it as if my childhood and everything that happened was all a bad dream. If it weren't for her, I'd probably be dead with our parents. Ignoring it couldn't erase the anger I felt towards them. Or if they even cared what might happen to us. In high school, I spent more time trying to find out about the Common Kai than I did studying. I thought that if I could understand what my parents were so willing to give for their lives and abandon us, I'd stop feeling so betrayed. But I was wrong. Nothing I found ever gave me any peace.
Mom and Dad died as part of some cult? I don't believe it.
It's true. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I guess that hiding it from you, I was hiding away my feelings as well. I think Grandma was too painful to talk about if she took position of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. We had to keep it secret. There's no way I could live a normal life with the stigma of the Common Kai attached to us. I suppose keeping that secret hurt us both dearly. For me, pursuing Kendo gave me some measure of control over my life again. Grandma, I chose to leave her only daughter behind. She was always seemed to carry the guilt of it with her. She started going out at night, babbling about how she was looking for Mom. When she'd come home, she'd have rotten stink on her clothes. I was too scared to confront her, so I tipped off the police. I found her wanted in the sewers, holding nothing but the mask. The same one from the cult compound all those years before. The one That chakra gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long. All the unpleasant memories from my past came floating back. That's when I decided to leave Kamakura. Maybe I can move on with my life. That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandmother in the first place. I don't know how she got it. It simply appeared out of thin air. Maybe someone gave it to her. She never said. I left the mask with her. It always made me feel uneasy. A strange aura about it.
Wait, Grandma was looking for Ma in the sewers? I don't remember any of this.
You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of why you were going to the private schools away from Kamakura. We couldn't drag you to the madness of our past. We parted ways without ever speaking about it. You were much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. What exactly you're looking for? Sure, our family's history isn't of use to you. I assume you've heard of what happened to my partner? The mask was there again when he died. It's more important than an ornament. I need to know where it came from.
If that's true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seemed like a nice person.
No, man, you've helped plenty. I have to do this on my own. You know what's right. Apologize for not saying this sooner, but you can't be involved with something so dangerous. I already thought I'd lost you the day of the shrine. I forgive myself for something happened to you now.
Thank you for telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back to now. But remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for your help, May. You're right, May. I'll come visit you soon. Looks like she's gone. May's not here, so there's no need to be coy. No doubt taking position that mask has already taken its toll on you. Even in the brief time I was in contact with it, I felt immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and saw things I'd never dreamed of on my own. There's always an unusual air about it that I couldn't stand to be around. Feeling like May again makes me a hypocrite. All I know is I don't want her getting hurt. Like you said, I don't believe the mask is simple wooden paint, though. I doubt anyone else would believe this. No one ever did, except for one man in the street. There's an old tea shop. Perhaps you saw it on the way in. Well, a story named Yasushi is there occasionally. The only one who ever acknowledged what I said about the mask is truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, he may be the best person to ask. Never pursue the topic with him, but I speak with him occasionally on other topics. His mind is a vault of valuable information. Hopefully you can shed some light on what it really is. I hope so. But please, detective, be careful. Okay. Welcome. Come on. Do sit down. No need to be formal and stand there like a statue. How can I help you? Are you... Yasushi? Yes... Yasuisha? Takeyashi. Takeyashi told me I should come speak to you. Oh, and how is Mr. Kawana? Seems prickly as ever, I suppose. Always found him to be wise beyond his years, though. Perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apologies. If it's the quirks that come with old age, you know. What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with? I'm looking into a few things related to the Kamen Kai, a group his family got mixed up in. More difficult to answer than you might expect. So there are two groups that share that name. First, as you know, is a religious group formed by the Guru Takomasa, second is an ancient order, for 1,000 years old. What's that, Joel? I was told it's related to the Kamen Kai, or the newer one, that you could tell me about it. That explains many things, child. Fall off look in your eyes, for one. Imagine you have many, many questions. Masks are interesting, are they not? They appear to be disguised. The mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. Since the mask is more truthful than the human faces we had beneath them. I wonder how you came into possession of an object with such a dark history. I think it might be related to a missing person. Not anything beyond that. But that in itself is the essence of history. Layers upon layers of personal connections that are continually peeled back to their root. Looks like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up. Relic? It's not... If it's from the Kamen Kai cult from the 90s, then I'd hardly call it a relic. Misguided and deceptive as he was, Takamasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he gave his cult historical legitimacy, collected obscure objects, and gave them new meanings that he controlled in order to manipulate his followers. A mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so, only I guess you could told me some other things about it. For instance, like why, what I'm about to say out loud is silly. Sorry I bothered you. Don't be silly. You wonder, for example, why holding the mask seems to take you to another place. Perhaps why you can see visions that don't seem real. Why you feel a strong will exerting itself upon you. Oh yes, I know all about those things too. How should you know about that? When Takomasa was in possession of it, he believed it showed him the path to the realm of the gods. He wrote extensively on the subject. Though unlike most, I don't discount such phenomena as raving of a madman when the phenomena repeats itself. Do you too look into the inky blackness and see familiar shapes in the shadows? Not shadows. I've seen here people who are supposed to be dead. I found things I couldn't possibly have found otherwise. Most interesting. Tell me, detective. Oh, apologies. Do you mind if I call you that? I don't remember telling you I was a detective. My mistake. You must forgive me. Slip of the tongue. Interesting, Chad, how him, much like the crow collector guy, have like a staticky effect around them. Have you noticed that? Like, we're clean. He's all distorted. I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined investigators such as yourselves often have a sense of purpose in their mannerisms, you see. You seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does telling you that your experience of not illusion provide you any level of comfort? I'm not sure, but I do feel something. Maybe hope. Like I finally gotten a foothold in solid ground. Yeah, he does. Yep. Weird that, huh? I guess knowledge is a light in dark places, Matt. To think of like such importance with a detective. Do you mind if I ask you something? What do you believe? Our lives are controlled by fate, predetermined threads that determine our deeds, our wishes, and our ends the minute we come into existence? Or conversely, is our threads simply chaos inert in our universe instead? They change according to our deeds and what happened to us seemingly by accident. Do you believe there's fate or chance that decides which threads of life are cut short and which are followed? Yes, of course. Maybe you feel that life is somewhat out of your control as of late? Control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel as if I've had much of that since the mask came to me. I said the mask was made by an old common Kai. Why? Accusing me can't be the purpose it was made for. I guess more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should be no surprise the creation of such a mysterious object is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor. Don't worry. It's in relation to this very topic. Important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it from me, I feel I could shine a great deal of light on the subject. What kind of book? A book of the missing variety. Sorry, I just... Ken's the mask bearer. Mask bearer, huh? That's me, right? Although you carry it, does not make you its bearer. All will become clear when the book is returned to me. Sounds easy enough. Where can I start looking? Oh, you needn't go far. The man who has right outside this building. As I said, it's not much of an errand, but I, of course, cannot leave my shop. He's right outside. This won't take long. I'll be right back. The old tea shop next door? Isn't the place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by a kendo instructor. Doji down the street on account of him being the only one I ever see in there. Yeah, believe me, but I swear I saw him there chatting away with himself. Possibly he's a little nuts. It might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Man, why didn't I think of that before? Ask him for support instead of spying on him, huh? The great he's a regional champion or something. He's trained with some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. He's got some crazy after all. Which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I think you said it was closed down, but do you know anything about a book taken from there? Maybe recently? I was led to believe you. Oh jeez. Like I said, the place has been empty for years, but you know, I spent a lot of time outside it. Half the time the door's wide open. One day a few months back I decided to take a look around. Not suspicious or nothing, I was just curious. Well, curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and old, but there was all sorts of weird stuff laying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. It wasn't stupid old or nothing, so I figured no, that's it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. I got deep in the dumps sometimes. So I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know. I figured a little gift would cheer him up. Back then he was going to some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. She doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Get off track again. I was sitting to visit him with the ill-gotten book when his phone called and said he was in the hospital. He OD'd on spirits of sake and sleeping pills. Not that he decided to do at the bar he owns. The door unlocked. The customer came in and called an ambulance. Dad, I'm not sure he'd still be here. That's quite a story. It sounds to me like he wanted to be found. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was asking for help in his own way. Okay, so I took the book from him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there's someone out there trying to do something nice for me, you know? He could help for a minute anyhow. As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to the toxic little bar. Hope he was okay. issues, but he's my little brother. And I worry about him. He's not gonna answer my phone calls lately. Using my friend's bitch-ass lifestyle again. But the brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of town. Like that he's holding on to with everything he's got. He's slowly bankrupt him. He won't let it go. He has to do his son's favors and move on, but he can't. His claws deep into him. I'm trying to get him to join me in the business for years. Great chef, he could make a killing. Same as owning a whole bar, but serving passersby and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. It's better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate. Shinjuku. Yeah, a slimy little side street. If it looks like the book is important to you, he'll probably still got his place. You want the address? Wait, I know you look familiar. Your brother's Diazo, right? You know him? Small world. With a smile on my face that threw you off. Tell him his brother Haruo says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine to get his butt over here. I'll do that. Thanks for all your help. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, boy, is he dead? He better not be dead. Hey, Ami, how can I help you today? Hey, Dazu, how are things? Oh, you know, same old, same old. I think I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Hiruto? You met Hiruto? What are the chances? No, it was pretty random. Who'd have thought? You're still selling takoyaki stand? Did he say anything? He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future cuisine. You should go help him. Hey, you talked to her, alright. Always the optimist, that guy. I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The thing that guy gives me is headaches. I'm sure if I can help you, Ayami. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Well, I actually think I was in the hospital. I went to the hospital for checkups. Besides, they'll bring me stuff all the time. He's trying to drag me, kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently. After a rust patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh, no, it's fine. He always ran his mouth. Freaking traitor. Those were just some hard times. Nothing serious. I drank too much is all. Sorry, Detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Right, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Dazo. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember how to give me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. One of the things I used to read when I was younger. Things were quite so complicated. Wait a second, I may have it in the storeroom still. Yeah, sorry, hold on a second. Amazing how much junk someone can accumulate over the years. I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's yours, Detective. Hey, no wonder I recognize the photo you brought by. Same girl, all named Ruby. Rita? No, Ruby. See, it says her right there on the cover. Crazy was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. I wonder why they keep running into each other. Good luck, I guess. I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. Did you say so, Diazo? Mind if I take this? Like I said, it's yours. It's time to start getting rid of some of my old junk. Thank you. See you around, Ayami. Take care, Diazo. Welcome back, Detective. Is that my book I see in your hands? Guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to sell me Rena as the mask bearer you talked about? It's hard to believe. I surprise you. After all, she's the one. She is who you see in the dock, is it not? Dark? It's the collector called it too. How did Rena get tied up in all this? I know that somehow that girl's path and the mask collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men in black and white pictures. That book, that girl, are as much part of the history as the rest. Threads that connect the past to the present. People to each other are not always apparent. Peel back the layers of connection, the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. Teen Idol, an ancient order, tool they created, and the detective who holds it now, all forming a neat and tidy line. Rena's some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a secret self, some cult. It does not happen. On that, Detective, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? Now the mask ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. At that time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cynical, like so many before them and so many after. The time of peace came to an end. Then Nada clan, loyal to the empire Go Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fed the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regents, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo Nida clans, embroiled their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamen-Kai. It is said that the flames of the Kamakura, a girl who was seen wandering the streets during the carnage of the burned city, a girl lost to the historians by the name of Chiko Shichijo, the last survivor of the Kamen-Kai. Okay, so how does the Kamen-Kai were trying to... so whatever the Kamen-Kai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Chiko Shichijo did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. The Kamen-Kai used the deaths of all those people to create this. Why? Because it has the Kamen-Kai sought to contain the door, reaching to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning. A place where cause and effect could be changed. Why? Why spend so much human life trying to and give up so much to do that? Stop from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. That is the power of the door. To a mortal mind obsessed with finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, this power would corrupt absolutely. Power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with a tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true. Oh, it sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. The door could be the key to knock her back. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened. The Kamen-Kai willingly gives our lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all those who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark, just like the collector said. The thing I don't get is how Rina's just connected to it. That is a mystery. As Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was Kamen-Kai cult only a few decades ago. That much was expressed by Kamen-Kai and Tokimasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during their raid of the compound, and some within the cult snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhat deep within police records. And though I remain curious, it's not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding about the last days of Kamen-Kai may help light your path to the truth, or if such object bred from suffering can truly put an end to it. It is you who can finally break. Is it you who can finally break this terrible cycle? I've spent a long time here. I'm tired, so tired. Farewell, detective. Sitting there comfortably, historian Yasuishi casually laid out everything that I experienced like he was reading it out of a book. Mass suicide, ancient groups, a door to the spiritual realm. Sounds like a myth. It's a story told to travelers in a bygone era. Started to believe it relates to Kazuki and Rina. Can't see it. The bridge between the Kamura samurai and a young girl. He said Rina fit in the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yoshi, the collector. I thought when I met him I'd enter the world and could start to understand our family. My intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. You know what I'm thinking? I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? All I've been chasing these leads. Days turned into nights. The hours bleed into each other. The seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Things blurring together. My head. Maybe I should take my medication. I suppose it seems the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understand the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamen-Kai. Following the police report is the only way forward. Things go, it would be easier for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a lot more difficult now, I imagine. So the worst that can happen. Check to police HQ and see what I can find. For now, though, chat, we're gonna call it there. Many more mysteries await. What is the mask? What does it do? How does Rina fit into all of this? We'll all find out next time. Hope everyone had a good time. We know we did. We'll see all of y'all next time. Later, mates.